Shalom, I'm Samuel L. Jackson, and I want to welcome you to the 2025 Down South Cookout. It's going down this year, and we're starting things off right on Thursday with a scripture breakdown class with the stalwart General Muhammad. Then after that, we're having an outside movie and a game night. Join us on Friday for a barbecue/clothing drive at the CUNY Homes Apartments. ISUPK love the kids. On Saturday, there's a brunch/day party at 5 Central Houston, followed up by nightlife at the Savoy. Then on Sunday, join us for the 2025's Down South Cookout. We got Officer Ron on the pit, on the 1s and 2s, free for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So come on down and don't miss all the festivities this year. Because the white man is the devil, and I hope they burn in hell. It's the 2025 Down South Cookout.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're
Stupid bitch. That's why y'all a bunch of fucking criminals. I wish you would. I wish the fuck you would. Yes, the fuck we his family. Y'all a bunch of big pussies. Don't tell me calm down. Who the fuck is you? We don't like none of you.
You okay?
No, how can I be okay? You okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I look like I'm okay? Don't come up in my face here because I hit hard. Fuck wrong with y'all?
Try it.
I wish you would.
Try it.
You try me and see what the fuck happened. Nigga, we angry. All of us angry out here. So don't think it's y'all alone.
Get out of here.
You who you telling get out of here? Why you telling me get out of here? You asked me a question and I'm answering you.
Get out of here. Man.
Fuck wrong with you? Oh, stupid ass bitch. That's why you gotta hide your face.
You wanna go to jail?
You call me my mother, I can tell you anything.
You wanna go to
Fuck
jail?
wrong with you? You wanna hit me? Hit me, bitch. You ain't got me. Nobody's scared of you. You're a pussy ass. Come. I got rings on, bitch. So yeah, you can fight. You a pussy bitch. You a pussy bitch. That's why your kids them don't like you. And your wife is fucking on you. That's why you gotta hide your face. My face ain't hidden, bitch. I'm American, you stupid bitch. Fuck wrong with y'all? You can take me too high. I'm Charlotte the Zodiac Price. You know what to do? Tell them, no. You want me? Fuck wrong with y'all? Fuck all of you. Put that on the news. Let Trump see it. I'm so fucking red, bitch.
Shalom, I'm Samuel L. Jackson, and I want to welcome you to the 2025 Down South Cookout. It's going down this year, and we're starting things off right on Thursday with a scripture breakdown class with the stalwart General Muhammad. Then after that, we're having an outside movie and a game night. Join us on Friday for a barbecue/clothing drive at the CUNY Homes Apartments. ISUPK love the kids. On Saturday, there's a brunch/day party at 5 Central Houston, followed up by nightlife at the Savoy. Then on Sunday, join us for the 2025's Down South Cookout. We got Officer Ron on the pit, on the 1s and 2s, free for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So come on down and don't miss all the festivities this year. Because the white man is the devil, and I hope they burn in hell. It's the 2025 Down South Cookout.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yahanna. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM.
From west to the depth to the dairy.
Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Maskwayak.
West to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets. 91.9 FM.
Wagwan priest, you good? Listen, man, I'm hearing you, man, you ISUPK brothers be talking about the Jacobites that was in Scotland were originally black. You man ain't reaching that.
Listen, put that on the TV right there. You'll see it. This is the transportations. If you look right there, it will let you know Robert Adam, brown, William Bow, black, Dougal Campbell, brown complexion, black, brown. I see brown, black, brown, black, brown. This is all the Jacobites that was shipped out of places like Ireland and so forth. This is the transportations.
Right.
So this is giving you the complexion of the Jacobites that was shipped out of these places to Barbados and other islands in the West Indies.
Yo, that's mad. So it's saying what? Robert Adams was a labourer and he was what? Brown faced. William Bell was what? Black, curled hair. Damn. That's deep, man.
Which means what as well? Which also means black people was in Europe. Why? Because they ruled the Dark Ages. So that's why they was in Europe.
You man are cold at history, man. All right, man. Shalom.
Okay.
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother and sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what are the leaf to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Where are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He means like, who is this nigga? Like that. Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahaw. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he fucking need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids devoutness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without him. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, the scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdom's ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha.
Shalom, I'm Samuel L. Jackson, and I want to welcome you to the 2025 Down South Cookout. It's going down this year, and we're starting things off right on Thursday with a scripture breakdown class with the stalwart General Muhammad. Then after that, we're having an outside movie and a game night. Join us on Friday for a barbecue/clothing drive at the CUNY Homes Apartments. ISUPK love the kids. On Saturday, there's a brunch/day party at 5 Central Houston, followed up by nightlife at the Savoy. Then on Sunday, join us for the 2025's Down South Cookout. We got Officer Ron on the pit, on the 1s and 2s, free for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So come on down and don't miss all the festivities this year. Because the white man is the devil, and I hope they burn in hell. It's the 2025 Down South Cookout.
They need food, housing, clothing. They need counseling. They need understanding of what's Latinos that came in you, brother, then you gonna be able to do something. The whole reason I'm in here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
Seriously, you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord, to do His will. I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play, cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo.
American Honor don't like no soldiers. Through the Spirit of the Lord, we don't like no soldiers. You understand me?
Like a saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate y'all as the same. Hate Christ in they image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell, toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UVK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville when I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock. On my life, I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under Yahanna, Amy murdered Botham and got a hug from Yahanna. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game. Put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí.
Lord Commandant General Yahanna na ESUPK.
This is what Commander General Yahanna did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig.
That's right.
Shalom. I'm Samuel L. Jackson, and I want to welcome you to the 2025 Down South Cookout. It's going down this year, and we're starting things off right on Thursday with a scripture breakdown class with the stalwart General Muhammad. Then after that, we're having an outside movie and a game night. Join us on Friday for a barbecue/clothing drive at the CUNY Homes Apartments. ISUPK love the kids. On Saturday, there's a brunch/day party at 5 Central Houston, followed up by nightlife at the Savoy. Then on Sunday, join us for the 2025's Down South Cookout. We got Officer Ron on the pit, on the 1s and 2s, free for all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So come on down and don't miss all the festivities this year. Because the white man is the devil, and I hope they burn in hell. It's the 2025 Down South Cookout.
Dear hater, you for real hater? Must not be on like you say, must not be getting no real paper. One West, nigga. Dear hater, you for real hater? Must not be on like you say, must not be getting no real paper. Nigga can't have more than you, you know them niggas will still hate you. Those are characteristics in a pussy nigga nature. Talk that shit behind my back, but be on mute when it's the facial. Smiling in my face, but you can't hide all of that hatred. I'm too silent, you a snake. I see that shit a mile away. Man of war, and I'm not sorry, blame that shit on UPK. Pussy ass nigga, you a pussy ass nigga. Oh, you confused, you think pussy ass nigga. This ain't drag racing, why you got that drag with you? I'm a bad getter, pull up with two bad bitches. Masculinity be the reason she into me. She say she loving all that big priest energy. Don't remember me when I step in the facility. I'm screaming as UPK, fuck the enemy. Oh, hey, this that One West world shit right here. Think I ain't got the bitch on me, you trippin', homie, that bitch right here. Brown liquor, don't sip that clear. Cloud of vision, let's get shit clear. I ain't even fuck around, homie, put the crown on me, yeah, this my year. Yeah, and I do this shit for my niggas who solid. I ain't resent for I truly acknowledge you ain't in this truth and you ain't in this body, cause bitch you one body. We see it coming cause we really prophets. Oh, want you about it, but you didn't stop it. A hard head make a soft fast, I guess that's why you stop with your soft ass. Hood nigga that can outclass, bougie bitches who talking about class. Soon as you cut a motherfucker, they be like, why you talking to me like that? Valuable lesson, before you judge, I will check the reflection. Real love is correction, real love is perfection. Ain't a flaw in it, this is raw business, brotherhood is a weapon. Fuck around and get stepped on, try to step, watch how you step. Fuck around and get stepped on, try to step, watch how you step. 10 times out of 10 when we get it in, nigga, it's a win. If you ain't in the UPK, then nigga, it's a sin. Cause it's only one body, one truth, nigga, one spirit, yeah, one God. But when the shit hit the fan, pussy nigga ran, they got in the win. When niggas saying he was down, when really the nigga switch. Niggas saying he a ride for you, when really the nigga snitch. Really the nigga quit, hey, really the nigga bitch. Yeah, and I'm just telling you the truth about it, this ain't even a diss. Yeah, this how them niggas be acting. Talking that shit like they really be about it, but when it come down to the action, that's when you find out that they lacking. That's when you find out that they acting. And fucking with my niggas, it's a sure way to end up in the casket. Bitches us against the masses. I don't mind getting dirty, but watch how I clean it up when it get nasty. I lift that Nina up and get the flashing, just cause I love my niggas with a passion. Yeah, oh, just cause I love my niggas with a passion. Borders are blue and fringing for the fashion. Yeah, you understand me? You standing tall on what we believe in. Yeah, either you stand on something or you fall for anything. Believe that. Look, and if you standing on the wrong thing, you falling anyway. One West, Lost Tribe.
Yam a thumb. Yam side. How you feeling?
Good.
It's wild.
Excellent.
It's gonna be a cold day in hell, boy. This oppressor here, he's not to be underestimated or fucked with, boy.
Damn.
Like this dude here, boy. Yikes out. Big time yikes. You know what I mean? Big time yikes. So we back again. You all know how we do middle of the week. Wednesday block watch holding it down for Commander Johnny Yahanna, hardest working man in Israel. You know, clap the whole thing up for him.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Getting ready to pour on that Houston cookout, down south cookout, which is legendary. You know what I mean? All the cookouts step all the way up in the thing. And of course, you all know Passover, April 4th, 2026, the big 2026. We're going to be down there in Houston. Again, we're going to be down there in the booth. You know what I mean? Rocking the whole thing out. April 4th, sundown is going to be the Lord's Passover, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Make sure and come on down, check it out, get it right. You know what I mean? Cap, hold it there for me.
That's right. You know what I mean? Like, get ready. You know what I mean? I already tell, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You come leaders, make sure, you know what I mean, you get your your brothers and sisters situated. Them start reserving what they reserve right now. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Don't wait. You know what I mean? You brothers and sisters in those cities, don't wait till, you know what I mean, February, March to contact your camp leader and tell him you don't know how you're going to the Passover. You don't know months in advance, so start preparing. You understand? No excuse, you know what I mean? Don't let that Passover demon get you. You know what I mean? Don't let it get you, because they're coming. You know what I mean? So prepare yourself. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean, and the cookout also too, as Captain Mashak, you know what I mean, and bring out. You know what I mean? It's next week. You know what I mean? If you can make it down there to go, you know what I mean, hang with your brothers. They don't put two bulls to death. You know what I mean? Black and brown, you know what I mean? Two of them bulls, you know what I mean, so, you know what I mean, the butcher. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be doing it up big. You know what I mean? So don't miss it, Israel. You know what I mean? Much time we get to come together. I mean, you take the opportunity, man. Take the opportunity. All right.
Yeah,
I don't know what story you want to get into. You know what I mean? Any story, any list you want to hit? You know what I mean? I know we want to keep that first one for when the cap come back.
Anyone is too wild with me, sir. I don't know if you know. I don't know if we have it or not. I'm checking the list now. There's that whole the ballroom. They making a whole fuss about this new ballroom down in DC. It is a strange sight to see the videos of the bulldozers tearing down the damn White House. But I'm trying to see if that's one of the stories now. So like,
yeah, I think we definitely have that story for sure.
Got one concert.
I mean, how you should be saying it is like the cap is like putting a lipstick on a donkey. You know what I mean? I mean, it's still a donkey, you know what I mean? But that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to make this place, you know what I mean, look good.
Right.
But you know what I mean, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. You know what I mean? It's just straight up falling apart.
Sir. I got it right here.
Go ahead.
Sir. The White House starts demolishing part of the East Wing to build Trump's ballroom. The White House on Monday started tearing down part of the East Wing, the traditional base of operations for the First Lady, to build President Trump's $250 million ballroom.
Hold on. So wait, still lucky. I didn't not even know that part. So this is where the First Lady operates from?
I just found it out just now too. So come on.
Boy, these is gangsters. This here is them niggas from what you call it, from Goodfellas.
Mashak, you're right too when it say gangsters, because he treating it just like, you know, like them how you be showing you in the movies with them Italians, how they be building with no plan, not planned, but what I call that, boy? We have to get the permit.
The permit.
Permits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They ain't had no permit to do what they're doing here. They ain't get no permit to do what they're doing here, but they're doing it. You know what I mean? And that's straight up, you know what I mean? They're acting like mobsters.
Listen, he get in power. He built a $250 million house for his woman. Like that is, was he one from Goodfellas where she's screaming his name? Where you been, Frankie? That's like damn. I did not know that. $250 million, boy. That's something else.
Yeah.
That is something else. Go ahead if there's any more.
Come on, sir. Despite lacking approval for construction from the federal agency that oversees such projects, dramatic photos of the demolition work showed construction equipment tearing into the east wing facade and windows and other building parts in tatters on the ground. Some reporters watched from a park near the Treasury Department, which is next to the east wing. Trump announced the start of construction in a social media post in reference to work while hosting 2025 college baseball champs LSU in the East Wing.
And Cap, if I could, you know what I mean? And this shows, you know what I mean? He doing this just like he running America right now. Meaning he not waiting for no approval. He'll get the approval. You know what I mean? Start the work. Start, you know what I mean? Start it. We're going to get approval after. And it's the same thing he doing. Like he doing things and then he waiting for the judges and them to come out and say, yo, that's unconstitutional. They can't do that. And then he's stopping. You know what I mean? Like he's straight up, you know what I mean, running this place like a gangster. You know what I mean?
The man redecorated. How you gonna tell a man how to decorate his backyard? The White House is my house. He tearing down all them things in there. He don't give a damn about that. Like my mind done going into conspiracies. I think them French jewels is paying for this shit. They probably got evidence. They probably got evidence in the East Wing that they're covering up with this demolition right here. Yeah, my mind done going to conspiracy because for the life of me, I don't know how the fuck you could rob the Louvre. The Louvre ain't what's in them jewelry store in Trinidad? So I forget them old school East Indian jewelry store. You need to smash and grab.
Yeah.
That shit out. This ain't YD Lima. Yeah, man. This ain't Ratanzak. Yeah, man.
Cap, you know what they say?
Come on.
The only time a homeowner or somebody that live in a house getting renovations is if you plan on staying an extended time or you plan on selling the house. And and I think either way for America, it's not looking good because Donald Trump is, he gonna stay and sell America out.
And that's what I think. He's always been ambitious to me. I think he's doing both.
Right.
I think he already okayed the Qatar base. You know what I mean?
It's like
yeah, go ahead.
Kazak or the home and every time he home in it's like he writing a script now. So now so you can't get away, as we say, Mr. White Man. You can't get away because now again Judah right on your heels and you know your every move because now he living amongst you so long.
Yeah. Like this man here, look at it. He's like, he's like, what you gonna do? He's like, well, what you gonna do? You know, I mean, it's the White House. It's my house now.
I know I didn't get approved.
Yeah, I'm gonna do with it. You know, they say this new ballroom is gonna be the greatest. And Melania, she's just gonna do whatever in that ballroom. Like he in full gangster mode right now.
Right.
Yeah.
He in full out gangster mode, and there's no stopping him. There's not. Any more on it?
Kawakan, sir.
Go ahead.
Kawakan. Trump anart Salaki. The White House has moved ahead with the massive construction project despite not yet having sign off from the National Capital Planning Commission, which approves construction work and major renovations to government buildings in the Washington area. Its chairman, Will Scharf, who is also the White House staff secretary and one of Trump's top aides, said at the commission's September meeting that agency does not have jurisdiction over demolition or site preparation work for buildings on federal property. What we deal with is essentially construction, vertical build, Scharf said. It was unclear whether the White House has submitted the ballroom plans for the agency's review and approval. The White House did not respond to a request for comment, and the commission's offices are closed because of the government shutdown. Damn.
This nigga, listen, he fired everybody who could do anything about this shit. And then started demolition in the middle of the shit. The same week the Jews going missing. I want to go to this demolition staff. If there's Latinos on this staff, Trump is the gangster of all this. If there's Israelites and Zebulonites and Asherites on this demolition squad, Trump is the gangster of all gangsters. You and me tell another gangster like he is the Genovese. He is he's Lucky Luciano. He was another one. Chicante. He's Donald Chicante Trump. Like, God damn. That nigga, imagine you ready to speed on the highway, but you have the power to fire every highway patrol. Well, I must be right because I would have gotten a ticket. If I'm not right, they would have arrested me.
Right.
They're not enough.
Did you hear about him having a lawsuit against the United States government? And the people who approved the lawsuit are his ex-lawyers.
What do you mean?
Okay, he already had a lawsuit against the United States government for going after his house, supposedly, when they had all them paperwork, and when he had that paperwork in the Mar-a-Lago, and supposedly going after him for something else. So he had a lawsuit against them for like $200-something million. And so now the people who actually are supposed to sign off on the lawsuit because he supposedly won are his ex-lawyers. So I don't know if that's in the stories. I seen that on the news.
Yikes.
So he's even more gangster than gangster because he got his own lawyers approving his own lawsuits to get American tax money. He said he might give it to charity or use it for something else. And he was like, I'm not going to use it for charity, but I'm going to use it for something. Listen,
Trump probably he probably played Monopoly like our brothers play Madden and 2K Live and shit. He probably play Monopoly like that, where the movements he's making is like that type of vibe. Just, buy this here, raise the rent, buy this, block this person, charge this person rent, just do it over. Give you some old fucked up deal where if you want to get out of paying rent on this place, you had to, give him everything. Like he's ravaging through the earth.
Yeah.
Like he sued the government, take over the government, and then his ex-lawyers is the ones who say, yep, the lawsuit is valid.
So like I think this
look at it, man.
Well,
yes, like I think this is okay. This is necessary because so many of our people, blacks and Hispanics, you let Obama, who's a African, African, he's not a black man, but blacks and Hispanics, you had your hopes and dreams rest on this brown-faced man and watched him do nothing for us the entire 8 years. Right. And then he got out. And then still to this day, black people defend this brown face, this African, as if that his hands were so tied up and he couldn't do too much. And the Lord came back around and now is showing you he could have did whatever the hell he wanted to do.
Right.
He could have said all black people don't have to pay taxes starting tomorrow.
Right.
And if it's a problem, the government shut down. Forget about it. You know what? I'll shut the government down so we don't have to worry about any he could do whatever he wanted to do if he cared about black people. But you're seeing that like this has to happen. This black people, I could imagine you being in government all your life and have faith in this system as if it has to work a certain way. And then, the judicial process and the American process. And lo and behold, here comes Esau 2.0 to show you how life really works in America. The white man does what the hell he wants to do. He's always been doing that since 1492. And just the way the eagle is right there and his arms are spread out is real poetic to me. It's like it's like he's saying, what do you want me to do? Forget about it. He's the eagle. He has exalted himself so much in ways that black people right now in DC are in a conundrum. They can't even fathom how he's able to move the way he's moving. I was talking to a sister that worked for DC government, and she just kept saying, she real distraught, and she's like, I just feel like we in the twilight zone. We in the twilight. She's like, this cannot be our life in America. And I'm just sitting listening to it. I'm like, yeah. Because I'm like, we try to tell you big-headed Negroes in DC, this is real life. This is real life. Y'all been living in an illusion for so long, believing that you can trust on America. And the Bible talks about trusting in Egypt. You trusting on these oppressors. And now now your hand is hurt. It's like you're leaning on the staff and you're wounded now. It's a lot.
Yeah, you ain't never lie without him. Like he up there saying, I'm riding high. What you gonna do?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do what the hell I want. And who gonna check me?
Right.
Who gonna check me? The judges play golf in my backyard.
Right.
The Secretary of War, that's my boy. Like he doesn't show you what power really is. He doesn't show you what it is. Of course, on the left-hand side, because none of the power comes from the Lord. You know what I mean? When I say it didn't come because he served the Lord. The Lord of course, gives power to them, but it's not because he obeys God's laws.
That's right.
He's showing you how things should have been. If as Kazak was saying, if Obama had loved black people, like he's doing this because he understands white people, and he's doing what white people will love to see, which is a big bad white man that just does everything he wants. It's like the rebel in every movie. It's like Top Gun. Tom Cruise was no law-abiding motherfucker. He was rebelling and bucking and doing whatever the hell he want to do. It's that. That thing that they love, and they love that about him. And meanwhile, he could make them broke and poor.
Right.
Broke and poor. You mean to tell me you ain't paying people salary? You tell them come to work for free, and if they don't come to work, if they take time off, you're gonna fire them. But you start a $250 million project in the middle of the government shutdown. You don't give a damn about nothing.
And just to add, they're calling for they're saying there's signs that they're about to enter depression.
Yeah.
Like how in the hell you spending all that money and your country about to enter depression? You know what I mean? It's 7% APR on your house on homes right now. Don't talk about a car. I mean the percent on it. Then you shut the government down, and now they say people taking on loans to go back to school, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So which then you know what I mean, this place is in trouble. And he's making it look as if it's the 12 tribes' fault, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian. He's trying to say it's our fault that it's in, it's going through what's going through right now. When they taking money, remember, I don't know if any article to tell you where you're going to get the money from or who you're trying to, shake down. You're trying to shake down one of the government. I think what a department, I think is the DOJ. I don't know. One of them places he's trying to shake down so that he could pay for the construction that's going on right now. You understand? And now, you know what I mean, these you know what I mean, white people who sit down behind the TV and watch Fox and CNN, they fully getting brainwashed into thinking we the problem. When you have leaders who are just irresponsible,
right?
I mean, it's like giving a child, you know, paying a child to run the house. Child gonna just spend money on anything they want.
Right.
You understand? Well, Donald Trump spending money on what he wants, not what the country needs. You understand? What he wants, and you know what I mean, and what he, you know what I mean, what he deems to, you know what I mean, to make America look great again. It's false hope he's giving you. But you know what I mean, who's me? I mean, you know what I mean, I'm just, you know what I mean, a regular old black man trying to, you know what I mean, talking all this the side of my, what, how to say, side of my neck?
Side of your neck.
Yeah.
That's if I could.
Yeah,
that's
go ahead.
why the script. That's why part of it in the scriptures, it tell you in Deuteronomy 17:17 about the king that neither shall he greatly multiply to himself silver and gold, because this is a thing that happens with people, especially scammers. I was watching the Scammers podcast. The dude's top-notch real estate scammer, and he just has podcasts with other scammers. And one of them he was talking to, and dude, he blew through his scamming, like, you know, a couple $100 million, you know, or it was a guy he was interviewing. I think he was doing the computer scams, and you know, he asked him, because dude ended up broke so many times while he was scamming. And he's like, man, you kept going through all that money, you know, 15,000, 20,000, you know, every other day you going through all this money. And he asked him, like, why was you thinking like that? He said, man, when the money's coming so quick, you don't even think about it like normal people anymore. You don't even see money as like, oh, you work for this money to build it up to use it. It's just, you know, yeah, I blew 50,000 this weekend on partying and BS, but you know, I'm gonna get another 50,000. So
Right.
your mind goes like that with the money. That's why the Lord said the king ain't supposed to multiply silver and gold. The king ain't supposed to get super rich, because now you got the king. He don't even see money as like we see money. He see money like, oh, you know, I want a lawsuit for 250 million. You know, I'm about to spend 250 million. You know, and then it's nothing. You know, it's just just a $250 million. You know, and then you got all the people around can't buy a house, can't, you know, getting cut off their stuff, and to him, he's like, you know, what's the problem? There's plenty of money.
Yeah.
So that's why the Lord said that the king not to let the king multiply his money like that. That's why it's supposed to be in the American Constitution too, that the president ain't supposed to get all this extra gain through his presidency. Like, he ain't supposed to gain money. Let's say the president has a business on the side. He's not supposed to let his business gain money through his presidency. If it ain't a law, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a law already. You know what I mean? But
it is.
They lawless.
No, it is, but they circumvent. They find a way around it. It's like the plane that the Qatar country gave Donald Trump. Say it will cost over 400 million for that plane, but he's going to find a way to make it his personal ride. You know what I mean? He's going to find a way to do it, because, you know what I mean, and that's one thing with man laws. Like, you know what I mean, laws created by men. You know what I mean? A man will always try to find a way around it. But when it comes from the Lord, there ain't no finding a way around it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could try your best, you know what I mean, but you ain't gonna do it. You can't do it. You know what I mean? His judgment is final. But when it comes to man, especially, you know what I mean, the white man, his laws he created, but he created a way out of it also too. You know what I mean?
Like it also too.
So
give me one in there, Cap. I'm coming right to you. Kapash, like, that would be true if Trump was a king. But remember, he said he's not a king. That precept you pull is for a king. He said he's not a king, so that wouldn't apply to him. So he could go ahead and multiply all he wants. But in the spirit of it is exactly what you're saying. And with the Constitution and the rules, remember, he set it up where through his executive power, he only has so much power. But he also has other loyalties that contribute to the decision making of certain things he could do and could go against him in his executive power. But those he has loyalties there with the judges, that Supreme Court, that judicial aspect.
Yeah.
Put certain people in power where he don't have to say yes; they'll just approve it. You know what I mean?
Checks
So,
and balances.
say again.
They call the checks and balances. They're supposed to be.
Remember he fired a lot of them when he came into power. All them oversight committees, he got rid of all of that shit up front with Doge. Just before even Doge came in, he got rid of all of them. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Salakia.
Salakia, I think I'm having some issues. I'm gonna go out and come back in. Salakia, are you?
Okay, Khan, just hurry back in, Naka. I want to get your point in.
Okay, come on.
All right, Kazaki, you have some more you wanted to read on it, or are we good to go with that?
That's good. That's like a week's job on that article, sir.
All right, no sweat. Nah, just go ahead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and I mean, what a story you want to jump into? I know we have some good stories on our list.
Like, if I could say one last point too, sir, before we move on.
Come on.
I just think it's ironic too. It's funny, and like I said, we don't support Obama because he's an African, and he would never do anything for our people. But I remember when they made such a fuss about Barack Obama's wife Michelle planting a garden at the White House. I remember that white people were so upset that this sister, Michelle Obama is a black woman. They were so upset that this black woman had the nerve to plant a garden in a space that was already built for that. Like, it's not like she, brought bulldozers and changed anything. It was a space already ready for that. And I remember it was so controversial that how dare she come in and alter and taint the sanctity and the holiness of the sacred White House. And this man got full out bulldozers and excavators tearing down the White House. Like, white people, your hypocrisy is your downfall, because everybody remembers. It's like you want us to not have a memory. And Captain Kahan, he say that all the time. Like, when the Lord gave us a memory, and white people, you don't want us to have a memory. And the reality is we do. And we remember the things you said. You got mad when people were making jokes about Charlie Kirk being murdered. But black people, we remember how you made jokes about Trayvon Martin, how you made jokes about Michael Brown and George Floyd, and it was just considered dark humor, and we were too sensitive and too woke and emotional. See, white people, you're hypocrites, and we're seeing your hypocrisy, and what you're doing is you are helping to prove the point that the ISUPK under Commander General Yahanna has been saying since 1969. You are helping everybody to see that you are a devil. Your hypocrisy, you're a devil. And everything that you say is a lie. Salakia.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Doc. Because for real, what you're bringing on there is heavy when it comes to Barack Obama. I heard, you should see him. He not too long did an interview. And oh boy, he was, he was giving you excuses. Salaki Khan, you go ahead and bring your point out, man.
Oh, okay, come on. Hey, Salaki for that. But yeah, though, I had looked and saw that Trump, he not only building that, he wants something called built that's gonna overlap the Lincoln Memorial called Arc de Trump. So it's like I guess it's like a Roman triumvirate.
Yep.
To have, he's redecorating. He's redecorating the whole Washington D.C. He's starting with that ballroom, but it's going to expand out over the Capitol in more ways than one. You can probably expect the Charlie Kirk Memorial in Washington D.C. as well. So he's a deconstruction for the construction that he's planning to do all over Washington D.C. It gives the vibe that I'm not leaving. Definitely, it definitely gives the vibe. I think the actor Robert De Niro said this week that he don't believe Trump is leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's, I mean, only like that arc that he want to make is it's a spitting image of what Rome during the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
If you look at the Roman Empire, is like that arc, and that arc was like a symbol of dominance, a symbol of a global dominance as well. Because Rome, they pretty much the known world, they pretty much had land everywhere. You know what I'm saying, and roads everywhere. So point as far as the construction, it's like our year.
Yeah, you're right.
If you that was the model of it. You see, it's the Ark of Trump. That's what he said. Like how they had the Ark of Titus, and then there's another one I think in France. It's a huge ark. It's in the same roundabout, the same way. Like he is what they call, he is fully jealous of the other nations, like China and Russia, and the few of those type of nations, even the Arab nations, with how they got royal families and the public is behind them. He really want that for him.
Yeah.
Really want that for him. He done name his son Baron. Baron is a rank, like Prince. You get it? Baron is a rank. He done name his son Baron. Like this is a long-term plan right here. Go ahead, Caps.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna add to what you're saying too, because with all them countries that he drooling over, one of them is North Korea. You know what I mean? And he said it on a hot mic. You know what I mean? He liked how Korean president, how he has his people. They can't make fun of him because Trump, oh boy, he hate people making fun of him. You know what I mean? He makes it his, you know what I mean, his right to come after you if you're making fun of him.
Right.
You understand? And he love how these, you know what I mean, all the talk about he's a dictator, this one is a dictator. He loved that. And he wants to run America just like a dictator. You understand?
Yeah. Yep. He don't like making fun of people, but he surely wasn't holding back with Marco. Rubio is his Secretary of State. The other one in the chair, he's so something. Oh, he was making fun of them. Then was he broad from Fox News? He says blood everywhere, blood coming out of eyes, her ears.
Oh man, yeah.
I forget his broad name, something Kelly. Something Kelly. He's like she's on
Megan Kelly.
Megan Kelly. She's on her period. There's blood everywhere, blood in all her eyes, her nose, whatever. Blood everywhere.
Yeah, he wild, man.
Shit about to him, Oh man. Listen, we're in an interesting time right here, boy. This is an interesting time. And it's damn near like he know the script. I know you also saw the video when they asked him about heaven. And he said he ain't going there. He said, I can't, the things I'm doing, I probably won't qualify for heaven. He said, but I'm in heaven right now on this Air Force One. Like, boy, like Trump is a realist as realist could be. He's a bastard, but he's real about being a bastard. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like, this is, whatever. I'm going to rule this earth right now. And that's that. I'm going to enjoy this thing here. And that's it. The arc of Trump, boy. Like, this got to be honoring of a leader. That's how he wanted this place to be. And the leader is him. So, yeah, man. What else y'all want to get? Let's see if we could get a few of them stories in for sure. You know what I mean? You don't want to go on the boat strike one? Or move to something else? We had the boat strike. You're good on the boat strike? Let's get it in. I know we have a few. Yeah, we had the boat strike for sure. That's a few of them.
Man.
Hegseth with this with the admiral who retired or resigned early. The brother who said he ain't with that shit that's going on in the Caribbean.
Right.
Yeah, that brother, I think he a he's a career military man. He an admiral or general or something. That nigga say, I'm done with this shit. You plan what you're planning to do? I ain't a part of that.
He might be see that plan too and back all the way up.
Yeah,
to that, but
you see exactly how it's going on. You know what I mean? Because let's get with that. Cause we could touch on that a little bit. Let's get on the I think it's number 1.
Kawaka got it, sir.
Go ahead.
Perfect murder. Family of fishermen killed in U.S. airstrikes in the Caribbean speak out. Chad Joseph was among 6 people killed during the U.S. military airstrikes on boats President Donald Trump claimed were carrying drugs. After U.S. airstrikes in the Caribbean on suspected drug boats left more than 24 people dead, including a young fisherman, his family is demanding answers. On Tuesday, October 14th, relatives of 26-year-old Chad Joseph said he was killed in an airstrike by the U.S. military, along with another Trinidadian man, identified by some outlets as Rishi Samaru, according to Reuters.
No, that's an East Indian. That name there, that's an East Indian name. The brother, the first name you read, he's a brother.
Right.
But the Samaru one is an East Indian. Go ahead.
Donald Trump took a father, a brother, an uncle, a nephew from families. Donald Trump don't care what he is doing. Joseph's cousin, Fisher Clement, told the outlet. The Guardian reported both men were from Las Cuevas, a fishing village in northern Trinidad, and are believed to have been among 6 people killed in a U.S. strike on a vessel allegedly transporting drugs from Venezuela.
Because I just got a taste of how you'll be laughing at me and Nathaka. When we say, you saying them names, and I want to bust out laughing, but the thing is, the story is so serious.
How you say what I said? Las Cuevas.
Las Cuevas. Now you say it, but when you said it first, you say Las Cuevas. I'm here. I'm like, how is they be laughing at me? No, when I say something, I say, listen, we talking about a movie. I say, yeah, remember Denzel Washington and Ricochet? Him and a card laughed me like I said something there. Laughed me before. He said, Cap, say that word again. I said, Ricochet. I forget how they say it. I was like, Ricochet, whatever. You know the fuck I'm talking about. I see it now. This is good. Now you struggle. Now you know the struggle.
But Shaq, it's like that went to that controversy, or we say controversy. They say controversy. I forget how you all say it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's like, rough. It's rough with these accents. I remember we was talking one time, and he said, imagine the 12 tribes talking the Hebrew in the accents. That would be insane. Like imagine he said speaking the Hebrew, the Lashuan Kodash, the Judite accent, the Louisiana accent, the Jamaican Benjamite accent, the Trinidad accent. Then the UK brothers come in and shalom. Whatever it is, it's like the 12 tribes is flavor. Is really, when you really think about it, it's true flavor. And okay, even like we make things so beautiful. This is just a sidebar on the people on on the story. We're coming right back to it. But this is just a sidebar to the point where when non-Spanish speaking tribes speak the Spanish, it sounds weird, but the Spanish speaking tribes, they like it. They like the accent you would put on, and it's like we could appreciate how each other say certain things. It's damn near like it sounds funny, but at the same time, it's like we make the thing sound good. Right. And it's not like it's a wrong thing. It's like that's how they say it. You know what I mean? Right. Like that's how it's always. So like, yeah, but that shit was. He said a fisher. Nah, man, I was tight. Listen, Laban said controversy. Too much.
I think the time I'm trying to say.
We're gonna end up in the council over that shit. Fucking hear the council now. General Q, why are we here? Controversy over controversial.
Right.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on.
Yeah, so let me just get back to this thing here. Like they done slaughtered this brother. And well, of course, the East Indian, we ain't concerned about that thing because they have an East Indian president. They ain't got nothing to worry about. Right? But they done slaughtered this brother. And according to the article, I think you read that part, Kazak, where he would go to over to Venezuela to fish.
Yep,
it's so close. And people probably don't fully understand. But the Trinidad and Venezuela have long enjoyed a very close relationship. We've had our problems. Go ahead.
No, I was going to tell you. I sent a video to you, but I don't know if you want to send it to
Put it in the chat, in the StreamYard chat. I could pull it easier from there.
Okay, because it's going into what you're saying basically, like the relationship we have with them.
Yeah, just put it in there for sure. I'll definitely rock it out. Like people on the outside wouldn't know, but it's a very, very friendly. You know what it's like? I know Kahan for sure would know this, and so Wapko, you was down there in Louisiana. It's down there like you see all those southern states that's close to Mexico, even though there's a border, but there's still, because of the travel, it's down there like it's a really neighbory type of spirit.
Come.
Between Mexico and that close area and the border down there, it's down there like that where the people there ain't got no beef. There's no issue. Every now and then you're gonna have, some sort of, some issue or incident that come up. That's just from living next door. That's just what it is. But Trinidad and Venezuela has had a long, good ass neighborly relationship. That this oppressor is, he's doing the most with that. So now this brother's family here, they interviewed them, and this is what they had to say. I'm gonna play this one first, all right, Cap?
Yeah, constant.
Let me know if you're hearing it. You could hear it?
Constant.
Donald Trump take a father, a brother, a uncle, and nephew from families. Donald Trump don't care what he doing. Donald Trump, you need to stop your and stop killing innocent people.
It is perfect murder. There is nothing that them could prove that they were coming across or what else here with drugs. How could Trump prove that the boat will bring in narcotics?
Intercept the boat and make sure that they have whatever all they're saying they have. All the innocent life, all of that's killing people. That is wrong.
Why
if you go back to that sister, the white Jesus on the wall.
In the back. He sees I see it.
Right. I
definitely see it. But one thing I would say here is when you oppress a people that have nothing, they ain't got nothing to lose. So they're gonna tell you straight to your face whatever. They ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Like this sister, she called out 5 things this brother was. A son, a father, a husband, a brother. Oh my God, they took a world away from these people with this one brother. And then to come on the backside and say, well, you ain't got no proof he was doing what he was doing because he going back and forth. Meaning, if he was selling drugs, we'd have seen the money. If he was going back and forth selling, we'd have seen it. How come you don't pull over the boat? You all could pull over that boat. You all could surround that, sink the boat. If that's the case, make sure the boat can travel, pick everybody up like you all did. You know that video where they pull over some kind of submarine type boat? They did that for the optics of it. They didn't blow that boat up. That's a probably $1 million, $2 million boat. But these little pirogues that these fishermen have, they're trying to get the world to believe that some, international, well-orchestrated chain of drugs is coming out of Venezuela and nowhere else. Like poppy ain't coming from Afghanistan.
Right.
Like that is absolutely crazy. Somebody was going to say something, Salaki.
God, if I could. And
and
I looked into this. there's almost 100,000. They say it's around 100,000 deaths from the fentanyl, right? And you know, it's not only just a whole bunch of fentanyl users. What another thing that's happening is a lot of these cocaine users, the fentanyl is getting into the cocaine. So they're a normal cocaine user, which devils love to use. And then that is laced, and a lot of them are dying from that. You know, they need to just say no. That's what they need to do. Instead of trying to attack fishermen and brothers and against Colombia, they need to just say no to drugs.
That's what Reagan and them say. Just say no.
Yeah, and you know, that point you'll bring out too with the brother. Yeah, I mean, and that's why the scripture I think is in Revelation 2:9 where it say you know your trials and I think tribulation or something like that.
Yeah,
like for sure, like you know what I mean, like just imagine you poor already, you trying to fish, you in the ocean on a boat. You know what I mean? That boat could flip over, that ocean could, you know what I mean, you could die, you know what I mean, trying to fish out there.
Yeah.
And you and die fishing, you die because some man trying to just, you know what I mean, steal oil, basically. You understand? You get caught up in some political, you know what I mean, something, you know what I mean, some international geopolitical BS, you know what I mean, that is going on with the so-called oppressor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, and just you know, again having the opportunity to be on one of them pirogue, you know, with fishermen as well, right? And having the experience and see what these men and them, you know, do for a livelihood, right? And you know, it's like, you know, we went out to the end of the jetty and you see these men and them dive, you know, to certain depths, and you know we would be there and they know all the fishing spot, so we would be moving with our, you know, fishing line, and they would carry us to the spots and we throw our line. And when you see what these men and them doing, no oxygen tank on the back, just the snorkel and the fin, and these men diving some, you know, some odd feet under the water just to, you know, to bring up or to feed their families. And this I'm telling you, I had to check back our video with us, you know, on that fishing trip, and if you see how that is, so imagine what these men and them just be doing on a daily basis.
Yeah, that pirogue.
Yeah, just like that. And imagine, let me say about eight, 9 of us on that. Right on the screen, the 8, 9 of us on that, and you know everybody, you know, we enjoying ourselves. We are we little strong, you know, everybody, you know, eating, you know, wherever little cricks, not heavy, and you know you had some for the always say for the weather, and that is basically it.
Yeah. And Mashak, UPK no calls, but you ain't getting man that boat.
Listen, I'm looking for the video. I'm looking for the video now. That's so I'm talking about. I remember the pictures. I'm trying to go through where to find it. I tell them, listen, next time y'all have to take me out on one of that shit out. Yeah, I mean, I always hear stories about fishing, but I know you have to make up your mind to go out there because it's so free to hide under the sun. That sun hits you from above and below. If you're out there on the sea, you know it. That sun beaming down on your heart, and the glare that coming up from the water is fucking with your eyes too. Yeah, that sun hitting you above and below.
Yeah,
that fishing thing ain't no joke. It's a ton of patience, know-how. You gotta have a good crew with you. You gotta be willing. It's your hazard in your life. You're going out there to feed your family.
Yeah,
you know, since the bombing started, they were saying the fishermen and them. The fishing industry damn near at siege because men scared to go out. So now our brother decided he'll just go Venezuela and fish off of their waters because we have a relationship. And if there was a beef between Trinidad and Venezuela, the Venezuelans would have beat him up and kill him and do everything. But they allow him over there, just like when the Venezuela economy crashed. It was easy for Venezuelans to come to Trinidad because that's relationship. But imagine now He was safe in Trinidad. He was safe in Venezuela. Just in transit. The white man say, you will not pass. This year, like if the brothers and sisters in the Caribbean not taking heed now, you better take heed quick. Because the white man is getting ready to spill blood like nothing. You see what he does to Judah, and the tribe of Judah is right here under him serving. You think he give a damn about some Benjamite in the island? Do I need to remind you all about Grenada? We're coming up on the anniversary of when they had the Grenadian bloodbath, when America had to step in there to restore law and order to the white supremacist world, because you had about 3 or 4 Benjamite brothers, Grenadian brothers, who damn near took the country from Britain and was getting ready to raise up on America. And America said, Zach, you still have that article?
Sir.
If I could get it, because in addition to bombing the waters in Trinidad, they also put in pressure on Grenada to set up a base there and giving Grenada an ultimatum, like, you know, we need you all to give us a answer by a certain time. I think this was last week or the week before. So what? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was last week or the week before. They told Grenada, listen, we need the okay to come and set a base up. And people was like, damn, how come Grenada ain't standing up? Grenada ain't standing up because they had a bloodbath in 1983 and they remember it. If you could read that part, Kazak, if you all don't mind.
Sir. Just like it.
You could just say the name of the article too, if anybody wanted to look it up.
Kawakan. The title of the article is How the U.S. Invasion of Grenada Curtailed Communism and Saved Students. The part that we need is right.
Right, so you had this brother named Maurice Bishop, who damn near, you know, overtook the island with another one called Cord and Gary. Right, Bishop and Gary, I think, grew up together. They grew up together. They went to England and studied law and philosophy and politics, and realized damn near became better at the oppressor at politics, and came back home and won the people over, ousted the puppets who Britain had in there, and took the country over. The white man get in between them both. Cord killed Bishop, assassinated him. They had a rift. He get his men to murder him. At the same time, he's getting support from Russia, I think Cuba and UK or Italy, one of them other countries. As soon as he killed him, Russia pulled back, and they said, you know, Grenada is no longer of importance to us, you know, strategically. Bernard Cord, that's right, Karamiala, Bernard Cord, right? So then America invaded now. America invaded Grenada for one reason and one reason only. Go ahead.
Kawakan. Although a socialist revolution on Grenada, popularly known as the Revo, affected fewer than 100,000 people, it attracted widespread attention in the U.S. and the English-speaking world.
Right. Although this revolution in Grenada only affected, you know, just about 100 and, you know, or 200,000 people, because the Grenadian population is not that big. It's about 100,000, 200,000 people. That's what we're talking about here. A revolution where the people don't take over. The problem is it's in America's backyard. So that's what made it attract more. Go ahead.
Many Grenadians were black and spoke English, potentially allowing them to politically influence African Americans.
Say that one more time.
Many Grenadians were black and spoke English, potentially allowing them to politically influence African Americans.
Brother, the reason America sent the Marine, the Navy, the Rangers, and the SEALs down there, they invaded Grenada like it was, you know, Iraq or something, was because these was niggas just like they have in the States. But the problem is they speak English. And because they speak English, they would be able to communicate with the tribe of Judah directly, where there's no language barrier. And if they could do what they did down there with a handful of black men, what will they do if they come on board? We have to go and crush this revolution. That's why America did it. America was scared of the brotherhood of the 12 tribes, and they went down there and slaughtered people out. And this crew they sent down was brand new SEALs, brand new Rangers. These wasn't men who saw regular combat and had experience. So they just let them loose to get the guns wet. They said in the articles they was crashing helicopters, all kind of shit, and there was nobody on the ground in Grenada shooting back, which means they was just crashing planes. Like the broad crashed plane into the crashed the helicopter plane in DC earlier this year. They went down and slaughtered so many people and restored law and order to the West by crushing this uprising in Grenada. And that's what's happening right now. It's very ironic and spiritual that America is pressing Grenada damn near to date on the anniversary of this bloodbath in Grenada. Why? To get oil out of Venezuela. To get all oil. Go ahead.
Salakika, tell me this. When was this, you said?
This was in the early 80s. The revolution, the invasion happened like 1983. But the history with Bernard Cord and Maurice Bishop and the other one, Gary, was that was brewing like since the 60s into the 70s. Young men. These was those young brothers who took over like in the early 20s, much like the brother from Detroit. I forget his name.
From Detroit.
It was like a black leader.
You talking about Fred Hampton from Chicago?
Fred Hampton. Like Fred Hampton. Like you care. When I heard about Fred Hampton, I thought he was like, in his 30s, maybe early 40s. This was a young nigga. He was a YNer.
Yep.
And I see why the oppressor tries to drug all our young men and destroy them. Because Fred Hampton was what, 22?
21, sir.
21 years old, and the CIA have a file on this man. 21 fucking years, Come on, man.
And just
these men is similar. Cap, go ahead, please.
No, I was just going to ask too, because the reason I'm asking, man, when you say when you talk about Grenada, the person that come to mind was Tubal Uriah Butler.
Yep.
Who came to Trinidad and you know what I mean and started the what do call it that
WTU, the Oil Field Workers Trade Union.
Yes, you know what I mean. And now you can't, you know what I mean. I trying to search how he died, and they don't even have the internet saying he died from some illness. When I don't think that's so. He died a brutal death, I believe, from what the teachers.
I think he was arrested him. I think he died in custody.
Yes, I think he.
Go ahead.
From a memory from school, I think they said they put him in a barrel or something. They burned him or something to do to that man that was, you know what I mean, like they made him an example. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean, you trying to, because in them days, once you mess with the oil field, you messing with America. America and Britain run them oil fields.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's lucky.
Yeah, you're right. All of that comes out of that revolutionary type period. Because around the same time, you had the Black Power movement in America, which was took off in the 60s, the late 50s, 60s. Then you have these young niggas down here running amok and pushing the UK government back, coming to the United Nations on behalf of Grenada and really taking over. Like they learned from Haiti. It's like, we're not having another one of this shit. At least with Haiti, they were speaking French. Like the nigger in America could understand them, and it would be like looking into a mirror. It would be like looking at yourself standing up in a place that you ruling, you setting the government. It could inspire Judah to do something that we are not ready for right now. And I think around the same time, America had just was on the back end of the Vietnam War, where they was known for getting their ass whooped. So Nixon, I think, was the president at the time. He decided to kill two birds with one stone, to get the American favor back on his side, to try to win the election that was coming up by going down and restoring order, pushing back the communists, making sure the tribe of Judah doesn't get inspired. And he just went in there and, killed so much people, killed so many people. And it was for a revolution that people wanted to stand up for themselves and rule themselves. That's what this was for. They didn't want the puppet government that Britain set up in many other of the islands by giving independence and putting somebody who they want. Like the man who they put in charge there, I think his name was Fedon. Maurice Bishop came in and he took it from him. took power from him, and not with a military coup, just like, you know, the people want me, I'm taking this thing over. And then, of course, they don't have the Lord with them. So him and Cord, they started beefing while Russia is there supporting, and Cord killed him. Cord set him up and murdered him, and thinking that now he going to be the big kahuna because he have backing from the oppressor, and Russia left him. Russia left him for dead so America could move in. As you read the history, you would think that Russia just pulled back. Knowing what we know now about how America is, like what Trump doing with Russia and Zelensky, who knows? America probably just don't talk to them and say, listen, we'll get one to kill the other. Y'all just pull back when it's time. And we'll go in, we'll slaughter everybody. Because they had boats in the water, they had troops. And all them troops pulled all the way back and left them Benjamites to deal with the SEALs and the Rangers. And these was fresh graduates. These men never tasted war. And they just went down there and fucked shit up. Now, this is the other thing, too. I ain't going to take too long on it. So, like, if you'll just allow me to indulge me for a little bit. This is the other thing. Last week or the week before, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, which is an East Indian woman, right? This is an East Indian. This is not an Israelite. She's an East Indian. She received a special license from America called the OFAC license. If somebody could just Google what OFAC is, and if somebody else could pull up that license that she received. And this thing is absolutely diabolical. This is a diabolical thing going on here. We are just pawns in their world. We are just pawns. We are nothing else but pawns. You understand? Like they doing whatever the hell they want. I think the oil deposit for Venezuela, the oil and gas deposit, is the largest deposit in the entire world right now. That reserve, that oil reserve, is the largest one right now existing. Damn near like Venezuela could now be, could create their own Western OPEC, damn near, or be in Saudi Arabia with the amount of oil and gas they got. Now go ahead.
No, just to add to what you're saying, and that's the whole thing too, and that's the oppressor affair right there, because the Venezuela, and these things, if we had our own, schools, we would study it and know that, we would teach you kids that the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Why? Because, Venezuela, their whole economy depended on oil. You understand? And America made sure that was the case, so that America uses these things like a carrot, they dangle the carrot, that oil. They buy all the oil, make it rich off of selling the oil to their other countries that is under America. Right. And then when America ready to come and get your resources, they just tell you know what? Either do this or you won't be selling the oil. And now guess what? Since your country dependent on oil, once you stop selling oil, your economy is just going to fall. It's just going to fall. And that's the whole thing. And what's nice, I laugh when that happened to Saudi Arabia. I will laugh when it happened to them other Arabs country. And that's why you see them Arab countries sitting back and watching their own people, the Palestinians, and them get devoured the way they get devoured, because their whole economy is dependent on oil. Take away oil from them, they just go and be, Arabs with, with towels on their head. So
yep, you're right about that. You definitely right about that. But no, Venezuela prior to Trump's first term was able to suffice because of the deals, the verbal agreements they had with some South American countries and the Caribbean. There was a verbal agreement, because even when Trump first term, he tried to pressure the brother who was in charge of Trinidad to turn his back on Maduro, and that brother told him he has a verbal agreement with Venezuela and he's not turning his back. This broad here, this East Indian, this Kamla Prasad Bisesa, this is her with the leader of East India this year. Just a couple months ago in Trinidad, he visited Trinidad because of course the Indians in Trinidad come from them. They're the same. Now she's a head of state. wears her nice suit and woman suit and
Right.
skirt suit. She puts on the East Indian traditional religious attire to
Yep.
meet the East Indian leader who is her kin. Because this is them showing you that I'm the head of this country now, and this country would be an annex of India. When Trump in his first term was putting pressure on Trinidad, and that brother told him, she came up and said, just like how you don't recognize Maduro as the leader of Venezuela, we don't recognize him. And whatever you want us to do, I'll facilitate it. This is when she did not have power. She was the leader of the opposition against the then prime minister. Some time passed, he stepped down. Some people saying America done talk to him and let him know is the ballot or the bullet. And
that's it.
Some people saying they talk to him, and he decide he gonna preserve his life and he get out of the picture. She's now in charge, and brother, she is opening both barrels on Venezuela.
Right.
She's bad talking them. She's letting America do whatever they want. And this week, after she went to the United Nations, not this week, last week, she went to the United Nations. She received a license. So did somebody look it up?
Can't
yeah.
I have it, yes, sir. Right. It's a PM, right? It's from Daily Express here in Trinidad. PM Dragon.
PM for those who you all don't know, PM means prime minister or the equivalent of the president in America. All right, go ahead.
Dragon OFAC license a win.
Right, the prime minister of Trinidad, she received an OFAC license for the Dragon Field oil deal. Now the Dragon Field is a little bit long-winded. I ain't going to take too long. Is a area in between Trinidad and Venezuela where they propose to mine for oil and gas, and they call it the Dragon Field. And they're gonna share the gas. They're gonna share the profits. That's what the original deal was supposed to be. Now this license from OFAC. So anybody look up OFAC? I'll just say it if you don't have it. Go ahead.
I have it right here, sir.
Anyone, go ahead.
The Office of Foreign Assets Control.
Right. OFAC is the Office of Foreign Asset Control. This is a government department in America I have not heard of until I heard about the license that she got. The Office of Foreign Asset Control. Please read on, brother.
It's like me or Sawab.
No, go ahead, Kazak.
Kawakan. Of the U.S. Department of the Treasury.
It's part of the Treasury, which lets you know we're dealing with money. So the foreign assets to them translates to dollars and cents. Go ahead.
Administers and enforces economic and trade sanctions based on U.S. foreign policy and national security goals against targeted foreign countries and regimes, terrorists, international narcotics traffickers, those engaged in activities related to the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction and other threats to the national security, foreign policy, or economy of the United States.
So once you have a threat to the national security, the foreign policy, or the economy of America, this Office of Foreign Asset Control will start to limit your movements. They'll start to get hitty injunctions with tariffs and all of that. And of course, they say if you're a terrorist or you're moving drugs internationally, which is what America is charging the whole Venezuela trade with. They say in Venezuela have all the drugs and the drugs coming across, and that's why they label them what? Terrorist drug dealers. They label them that on purpose to activate OFAC. And OFAC, they will target, that's why they say targeted countries. They will target a natural resource, and they will get together with everybody else who they share the table with, and they'll divide up your natural resource for you and come take it. This prime minister received the license from OFAC for how much? Sawab? Read on. What do you have, Sawab?
It's a Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissassa had described the United States Office of Foreign Asset Control, or OFAC, license for the Dragon Gas project as a major win for Trinidad and Tobago. Right? Attorney General John Jeremy announced on Thursday that Trinidad and Tobago has officially been granted an Office of Foreign Asset Control license from the United States Treasury Department to pursue the development of the Dragon Gas project with Venezuela. All right.
You know what that means? Now, to pursue this Dragon Gas project is not like, all right, Venezuela, we're going to share this 50-50. I'm looking for another article I found. I can't find it right now. They're saying Venezuela is going to get the residue of the deal. America going to take the lion's share. British Gas, which is UK's oil arm, the same British Gas that was that started the Iran oil industry. They're going to take the rest. Trinidad going to get a piece, and I think Venezuela's supposed to get something like 3% of the downstream revenue. Now imagine that. Imagine me. Like, let's say we neighbors. me and my brothers and sons decide, hey, Nathak, you got some lamb in your fridge and shit. We OFAC. We're gonna divide up that lamb. We're gonna get you some broth though, but we coming in there and taking everything in your fridge. And in fact, we ain't gonna come in. We gonna let the person who cut your yard do it. And they'll just bring it back to us. Like, this thing that's going on in the Venezuelan waters has nothing to do with fentanyl or nothing. This is about pretense to start a war over oil. The Bible says, Genesis 49 says, Asher feet will be dipped in oil. Meaning, imagine you walking around your house, like how your basement would flood. That's Asher in the oil. He's just surrounded by it. It's a blessing from the Lord. And if America let Venezuela go, they'll be the new power. America cannot have it. Like this game we play now, you think a vote, you think Trump gonna let a vote stop him? You think he care about what some judge says? Brother, they're fighting for their empire as they should. As they should. They're making every evil deal, violence, shedding blood like nothing. The scriptures say he would live by the sword, you all know that.
Yeah.
The Bible says this is how he will eat and live, by the sword. You better come into the truth. If you from the tribe of Asher, you in Venezuela, you in Guyana, you in Grenada, you in Trinidad, you better find Commander John Yahanna officers and come into the truth quickly, because you will not understand what's going on right now around. Come on, Cap.
Now, what you saying? I look at this picture. I think about that scripture where the Bible say they are confederate against thee.
Come on, man.
You look at all these other nations. They not stupid. They see what's going on, and they all got a hand in it. That's why when Christ come back, it ain't gonna be no. I didn't know.
Right.
I'm saying you got license. You got a license to kill. Or should I say unalive? But they have a license to do this. You know what I'm saying? And these heathens, they always been that way. You know what I'm saying? They always they cosplay like they're your friend in this country. But these heathens right here, they come in, they always try to undermine you. And they undermine our brothers in the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? And this it's just seeing this right here, like you said, you made a heavy point. She wearing her traditional clothing. Why you not wearing the shirt, professional? You know what I'm saying? They consider European professional, politics, professional. Nah, that means something, and we'll show you they never let go of their culture. Never let go of their culture. This is why we got to hold on to ours. That's why you should be at the Passover. You know what I'm saying? April 4th, 2026, Houston, Texas. Passover, man. Like this right here, but guess what? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is still with Israel. You know what I'm saying? Still gonna be with Israel. Always gonna be with Israel, man. That's a heavy point. The water for that education. You know what I'm saying? That quick education on what's going on in Caribbean, Cap. Because I did not know all these things. Now, you know what I'm saying? And this is where you're gonna get your international education, your geography. You know what I'm saying? Geography and all that breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Politics and things like that. You're gonna get your education here, but you're gonna get it from a righteous perspective. You know what I'm saying? So the way they explain it on the BBC and all these other things, they kind of shroud it with their language. They're not really going into what like Captain Bashak brought out. You know what I'm saying? But we really see that and how they, taking the livelihood of our brothers out there fishing, man. It's just so evil, man. I mean, it's so much fish in the sea, and you now try to starve them through, cutting off. Cutting off the area through violence. So
Go ahead and answer that, please.
No, go ahead. I'll come in now.
Yes.
I just want to say there's two things, right? And this is just to put it in perfect perspective for you. Last week, she was in the United Nations addressing the United Nations about Trinidad, and this is what she wore. when she went to the white man to represent the white man, and they was giving her heat over this because this dress cost $30,000.
Good night.
I want to believe it's 30,000. Is it US or TT? So what? I think it might be 30,000 TT, but that's still a lot of money for a dress. That would be a $5,000 or $6,000 US dress. They was giving her slack for it. But when it was time to meet the East Indian Prime Minister, oh my gosh, Hari Krishna,
right?
Hari Krishna. Why didn't she go to the United Nations dressed like this?
So like, Cap,
come on up.
What's her name again?
Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Similar to Kamala.
I'm so sick of these I'm so sick of these chameleons. These chameleons always out here. I'm sick of it. But this is what they do. This is how they and let me tell you something. So let me just yield because I just
Officer Mike in his class Monday now, because Monday was the East Indian culture, or where they celebrate Diwali now.
Right.
He brought out a point where the president, I think he had a video on it as well, where the president, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, they made the shield or the signature David, and had the light. And when I see that, I say good night.
Wow.
Yeah, if you see that, when he bring when
I did not know that. Like they have, just so you don't know, that the East Indians have a holiday. The Hindus have a holiday called Diwali, which is the so-called Festival of Lights. It's damn near like the Jewish version of Hanukkah for the white man, where they say light is the light overcome darkness and some shit like that. Where they light these little small clay saucers called diyas. They fill it with oil and they put a little thread in it and light that. Wick. And they like that. But what Sawap is saying, they took the diyas and made a shield of David with it and lit it.
On the front lawn of the president's house, I believe.
That's a show that they're with Israel, right?
And that's what America is mandated. Oh man, so Wap, you had to find that for Mark. I'm not seeing it here, but you had to find it. Go ahead.
And Kamala Harris, where is she? Why is she not saying nothing, speaking out against this? Why is she not speaking out? Well, I mean, once again, you got all these fake, like they just like chameleons. Just like you got Ramaswamy, then you got Nimarata. That's her real name. Not what's her that damn East Indian that act like she white. Her real name Nimarata. That's what I'm calling. Okay, it sounds like a serpent. It sounds like an East Indian serpent, Nimarata.
Nikki Randall.
There you go, Nikki Haley or whatever. It ain't her real. That's not your real name,
right? Oh, this one. Damn, I did not know that. That's Nikki Haley you talking about,
right? She's an East Indian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And once again, you would never know it, but once again, that's what they do. They get in, they try to get in, and that's a straight up East Indian right there. Look at that. They gave her a whole makeover. Nimarata, right? I remember when she was out there. I had a phrase: Nimarata does Nevada. When she was going out there campaigning in Nevada, all of it is fake.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But they go among their own. Once again, like the scriptures say, the Lord know how these heathens would move. They are in conglomerate with these other nations to what? To destroy you.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Look at this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Kamala Harris tried to cosplay as being black. They try to cosplay like they for you, but they not, man. This is why the Bible is never wrong, man.
Yes,
the Lord's provision. Stop defying the Lord's convention. We seeing it right here. Captain Mashak just broke it down about what's going on, man. And like this right here, it angers me every time that you can't get a fish out of water without getting unalive, man. Like, come on, man. Like this man has starved the sea, he starved the land, he starved the air, just like the dragon. I mean, just what a dragon would do.
Yeah,
like I yield.
Like
And
it's bad. Go ahead, Cap, please.
No, I'm just gonna add to what you were saying too. You know what I mean? It's almost like, you know what I mean, people be wondering why we can't be like, you know what I mean, like the East Indians or like the Chinese. But what black people don't understand, what Hispanics don't understand is the fact that the Chinese, these Indians, they were allowed, you know what I mean, they were allowed to be Chinese, they were allowed to be East Indian. You understand? The Arabs were allowed to be Arabs. You understand? Why you think the so-called East Indians, they were brought to the islands? They were brought to the islands to keep black people down.
Right.
And if black people start to rise up, then guess what? The military come in. That's why with Grenada, the more than likely at that time had more black people than East Indians, because the East Indians really came to Trinidad, you understand, and maybe Guyana, you understand. But they know the Englishmen, you know what I mean, the oppressors, they knew they had to keep us down. It's no different than with what they did to Black Wall Street. You want to know why Negroes wasn't able to have any Black Wall Street? Because the white man knew if he let you have Black Wall Street, in a few years, they'll be on their knees coming for help, for assistance from us.
Right.
You understand? So don't think, you know what I mean, that, you know what I mean, we can't become, you know what I mean, great in this earth. What Commander General Yahanna is doing is waking up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, waking us up to realize that the white man is the devil. And you can't believe nothing he's saying, nothing he's doing. You understand? You can't believe it. You turn your TV on, you better know who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That same picture you show with Trump holding the what you call that?
The ark.
The ark, right? They telling you they Rome all over again, and Rome was known for what? The military might, conquering the earth. You understand? They ain't conquering the earth with policies. They was with armies, military might.
Yep.
You understand? Like that there is, they're telling you what they're gonna do to this earth. They're telling you. They're telling you what they're gonna do. And if you're in the way, you know what I mean, you're gonna have to, you know what I mean, you're gonna pay with your life, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he coming in and trying to divide Asher from Benjamin.
Right.
You understand? He trying to divide Benjamin from Judah. He trying to divide Judah from Issachar. You know what I mean? It's all about division when it comes to the oppressor. Like he will not allow the 12 tribe to rise. He will not allow it. You understand? And he'll do everything in his power. And it's so good to the point where they fighting to keep us down, while China done, you know what I mean, if not surpass them, you understand, with technology. You understand? Russia done, if not surpass them with technology. So now they have real problems on the hand, and they have to, you know what I mean, think about solving it quickly.
That's right.
You know what I mean? By trying to gobble up as much minerals as they could gobble up. Because right now they have to go to China for minerals, just for military parts. So how are you going to go start a war with a country that you have to get goods from for your military material?
If I could, Cap, what you saying is so heavy, you know, and you know, a stalemate is not a checkmate. And what and when they, like what you saying, they know what time it is. And like the general brought out before, they run out of time. So what they gotta try to do, they vision with us, with the tribes.
Right.
You see, they doing that right now in the earth and trying to divide it. That's why, like the scripture, the Lord told us that Jacob, the scripture, it laid it out. It said Jacob took hold of his heel. You understand? We want to hold on to his hand. Don't hold on to his hand, brothers and sisters.
Right.
Let his hand go.
Grab
his heel. The Lord is telling you the position to get in. Don't try to hold his hand. You can't win like that. No.
That's right.
You trying to hold like Martin Luther King dream. We want everybody, I will hold hands with no. Let his hand go. Get ready to hold his heel. You understand? And if you want to know how to do it, you got to come into the UPK because you know everything ain't for the internet. But yet and still, hold his heel. Get in position because this thing about to go there. You don't want the Lord about to give him exactly what he wants, but he not going to be able to swallow all of it. You're gonna give him the dregs of the cup. You want them, you're gonna get your minerals, you're gonna get vitamins and minerals. You're not going to be able to swallow this, what he about to give him. Get out the way. Hold on, join your people, come together, man. You understand? Because the very thing that he trying to do, the Lord go trust and believe, just like Cain. Just like Cain. You know what I'm saying? He told him, stand live at the door, and he about to build an ark of Titus, and he gonna walk right through it. Believe that. They're gonna have a ribbon cutting ceremony. You come in, listen. It's gonna be, I mean, you best believe this. This man here, we dealing with the extension of the Greco-Roman Empire. There's only one group that told you that, and that's the Israelite School of UPK, yours truly.
That's right.
See, nobody want to talk about this now. Everybody quiet now. We've been on the streets for years telling you over and how long has Commander General Yahanna been telling our people this? For years. But now everybody like, I can't believe this happening. It's happening. And we told you it was gonna happen. Why? Because you dealing with the prophets.
That's right.
You understand? We telling you where this thing going, man. This man here, and then you got ICE out here. I mean, they earning stripes out here, you know, doing all kind of evil. That's how Napoleon got power. Go back to how he got power by putting down an insurrection.
Right.
Yeah.
How they promoted him, and he ended up, you know what I'm saying, having a military under him. Now you down there dealing with viceroys in these cities with these people that's coming in these cities, man, under the military. They come into the military, they come into the city. Hey, you think the mayor still got power when they send the military out here? No. By default, the governor is saying, I cannot control this city. And it yields to the federal government. I ain't got to tell you who run the federal government. You understand? So it's at a flashpoint, brothers and sisters, man. You better wake up. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we telling you over and over and over. But hey, you think voting still gonna work? Okay, keep believing that.
Right.
He showed you voting don't work right now. He's stepping over people who are elected officials by the people. Since you're talking about the Constitution, he don't give a damn about the Constitution. He about to redecorate. You're gonna see his face all over DC. You're gonna see Trump and Charlie Kirk and everybody else all over DC.
Right.
You better believe that. It's going there. But we told you voting was obsolete. You told everybody that voting was your power. Well, guess what? The Lord heard that, and he said, thou shalt have no other God before me.
Right.
No other power. You put your trust in that. Now Egypt, you going down to Egypt in shame now. You understand?
Hey,
How you?
Cap Salaki.
You go ahead.
Salaki. I sent you a video with what what's his name? Kahan was bringing out there about what ICE doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like that DHS, you know what I mean, what they're doing, they're fully, you know what I mean, trying to take this place there with it. Fully. I don't know if you
before we get the video, I found the thing that Swap was talking about with that Officer Mike brought out in the Trinidad class on Monday. Brother,
good night.
Look at this shit here. Now, who you trying to parlay? Who you trying to, you know, show that you are such a good religious person?
Come on, Cap.
Like, isn't this, you know, you showing affinity to another religion or another god or something?
Yeah.
Wouldn't Krishna be mad with you for taking their holy deers? You ain't never made no Christian cross with no deer.
Right.
You ain't never make no Christian cross with a deer. I've seen that drop down that note. You ain't never did nothing. But the Jewish man is running everything, and America done told you, listen, man, if you want that help, this is what you should do. Let me give you some more. This is from the office of the president of Trinidad, of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And this is, I think this is the woman, she's the president, right? I think she's also a heathen. And this is on her premises. And of course, this is a brother here in this pink East Indian way, lighting a deer. What these two broads doing here? Who they trying to fool? Who they trying to fool? And you see the soldiers in the background. I don't know if you could see them. The soldiers in the background there, and the president, she having a big old East Indian thing, and come there and pledge your allegiance. Look at this fool here. This is a nigger here.
Oh my goodness! This
is a nigger here. The cooning ain't monopolized by any single tribe. I think we all contribute to the coonery. No, that's a. You mean the beard or his head?
His head.
His head is, I think, it's a East Indian wrap, like to match his East Indian garb.
Oh, okay. Okay,
You
I thought
understand?
he dyed his hair like honeycomb brazy. I was about to say,
Come on, he might as well.
The hell
He
going
might
on?
as well have. You know what I mean? Like, this is them here. This is a soldier who look like a sister and another sister, and they exchanging the days. You know what I mean? Trinidad must be running out of money because you could hardly make out the deers on the ground. I remember growing up, brother. Seeing them deers was like Christmas lights on a house in Christmas. You see how people who celebrate Christmas here, they put lights everywhere. That's how the deers used to be. This look like this horrible. This is not.
Yeah.
Krishna is not impressed by this shit here. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that shield, they done made the shield of David. This is them and their culture. This has nothing to do with us. They done made the shield of David. You see, this is a small one, but this here is the big joker. They done made this as a symbol, like the bat signal or the dog whistle to let BB know you have a friend in us.
Right.
And if you want oil you will have. Just give us the time and the playbook and we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Listen, I found another thing. I ain't gonna even go into it now, but they were saying off the coast of Palestine, they got an oil deposit that's ridiculous, which is what the whole Palestinian thing was about. Like, brother, these things, these heathens is doing, we don't understand it. We'll be complaining about drugs. Meanwhile, they see this as necessary sacrifices to further their endeavor. You know what I mean? I yield. So like, now, in fact, let me know which one you want me to play. All right?
You could play the latest one I sent for you to prove the point Kahan was saying, and you maybe could just skip. You could go to 43 seconds.
43 seconds.
Yeah, and you could start there, and then just for time. And then maybe go to after that, just skip to maybe 2 minutes.
All right, let's see.
It's a 10-second video. I'm going to mute it because it's copyright music that's playing. But it says on the screen here, ICE, we're on the way. Word in the streets, cartels put a $50K bounty on y'all. And so it's a group of black kids, black teenagers, and this one's trying to make like a scary looking face or whatever, and cover, putting the mask over his mouth. But the idea is, it looks like they're sort of threatening ICE. They're threatening ICE and saying we're working with the cartels or whatever to make $50,000 by killing you. So look at this. Ready? Now again, look at how young these black kids are. I'm actually not even sure. Some of them might not even be teens, right? Like they might
go to skip to 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, this is the same video that they take.
All right.
This is the original video right here.
The smoke. So here we go. All stand. We want all the smoke. So here we go. So this was a video, like a bunch of kids got fucking braces. Again, he's like 12 years old. This is a video of, if anything, it's sort of like, I mean, I don't think these people are outright political, but it's sort of like a subtle pro-Trump thing, if anything, because they're basically like joking and threatening Iran here and pretending like, yeah, you want to fuck with us? Like, we'll fuck you up. We're America. So if anything, it's like a tacit agreement with Trump illegally bombing Iran. And they and Department of Homeland Security just lied and now put a fucking target on this kid's back by pretending he's threatening ICE agents.
Now, Cap, break it down now.
Yes. So what they're doing is they're trying to show, you know what I mean, that these young brothers, and that's what they always do, they attack the young brothers, as you were saying. You understand? Like this young brother was, you know what I mean, was making a video. You know what I mean? Fun. You know what I mean? Like brothers just, you know what I mean, we're doing content. You understand? So he making, you know what I mean, something pertaining to the war, that the conflict that Iran had with America. And he thinking is just, you know what I mean, it's just content making for what's it, for TikTok.
So in essence, these young brothers, when he hear with the balaclava and he pulling it over his face, he say, "You seen what we can do. Don't say something you can't finish Iran. We already we already united. We all stand. We want the smoke." He's saying this like, you know, keep that bullshit over there, Iran. You can't fuck with America. We'll fuck you all up.
Not even that. He's joking.
I get you, but what he's saying is we, like America, we, like meaning he's counting himself as part of America.
Yes.
In essence, he's standing with the American cause.
Yes.
But now, Department of Homeland Security take this video, move his words, and say that he made a video threatening ICE.
That's it. Yes. I'm telling you. And if the brother had to come out on several videos and say, yo, I just was making content. I wasn't serious about nothing I was saying. You understand? Because he started getting calls, death threats, basically. You understand? Because they done, you know what I mean, they done, you know what I mean, stain his character. And it says it's a young brother. Young. And he could, if you go to 247, the brother, you'll hear him.
That's a locker.
Come on,
he got the American flag emoji on where it said "We are united, we all stand."
That's what I'm saying.
The American flag right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is crazy. Like, once again, once the white man feels some sort of threat or some sort of, he feels powerless, he has to go beat a nigga. He has to. It's just in his blood.
This is so fucking irresponsible, but they don't care. They're trying to spark a fucking race war, is what they're trying to do. Trying to get a black teen, if that, maybe a black 12-year-old killed. All right, ready? So here's the kid. The young man responds.
So I'm getting these mad messages from my DMs and social media and on my comments. And I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted on my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, yeah. I get threats daily on IG and everywhere all over my social media all of a sudden due to an old video I posted months ago about Iran. Iran, that was not to be a threat. It was literally a joke, bro. Like, seriously, it's just content. Anyways, once I seen that video that was posted on my account, then I was like, what the fuck? Well, didn't I post this like months ago? Then I seen the caption, and then I was like, wait, I didn't do that. I still got the video saved on my draft from months ago on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Now, here's the fucked up part. The federal government is involved for something that I didn't do. Like, what? So this is what they reposted off my TikTok. That video got taken down. So here's what they reposted on their page. Now that video is going crazy to hit on Twitter, bro.
Hold on.
Hit on Twitter, bro. Now that video is going crazy.
Brother, you see what it says? ICE, we're on the way. Word in the street, cartels put 50K bounty on y'all. Brother.
It's a lot, Cap.
I don't know if y'all could see the words.
I can see it.
Come, we can see it, sir.
It's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Can I say one thing?
Come on, please, Cap.
See,
Please.
this internet, brother, it's a different type of animal. Like this internet is so tricky. I mean, it's a useful tool, but it's even with this AI is even worse what they doing. But you got to be careful with this goddamn internet, man. These devils gonna try to they lie on you. So look and listen, this is not just the internet, but just them in general. This is what happened to Emmett Till. This is what happened to a lot of brothers here. Like they want all they need to know is black men. They masking up, and then now all we got to do, we gonna put the caption. This is why we always say, don't let these people control the narrative.
That's right.
Because they can control the narrative. Now this brother here, he didn't even know what the hell going on. They put a target on his back now. The federal, and they don't care about the truth. That's what you got to understand about these people. You think they care about the truth? Christ said the truth. The truth is not in him. Am I right, Cap?
Yeah, you're right.
The scriptures say the truth ain't in him.
Yeah.
So what the hell is we doing? Like these people here, man. Like this right here, bro. This is diabolical. And listen, ain't no telling how many other brothers that they done this to. Brothers could be out there about to go play basketball.
Yeah.
Freeze it right there. Put this caption here.
Yep.
And white alt-right people is going to eat it up because they don't care about. All they need to know is that you black and you together, you young. You know what I'm saying? You like a what Hillary Clinton called them?
Super predators.
Super predators, man. Like this shit here is crazy, bro. Like
and let me ask this that. Okay, didn't he say the video was first posted to his page?
He said he had the old video was posted to his page, but he said he still had the original video on his page.
Okay, I thought he said they posted this to his page first, and then it got taken down, and then they reposted on their page.
What happened was they started hitting him up. People in the world started hitting him up about the video.
Okay,
and then he went and see this. But this ain't, you know, I mean, as he was saying, this he didn't do that. So he had to say, but he's saying he had the original one. That's why if you go back, he shows the original one he had on his page. You know what I mean? He showed it.
Back a little bit where he from where he's. This is just when he came up on the screen, right?
Yeah.
A black 12-year-old killed. All right, ready? So here's the kid. The young man responds.
So I'm getting these mad messages from my DMs and social media and on my comments. And I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted in my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, I get threats daily on IG.
You're right. He said it was posted on his account.
That's what I'm saying.
Which mean them buggers, yo.
They post the video on his account as if he posted.
Yes.
That's a stitch, Cap.
Come on, listen, man. Like y'all have me thinking, yeah, I'm going crazy. I realize y'all trying to gaslight.
Nah, Salakia.
Y'all see the little gentrification going on here in this lower Beard region and think I'm getting old. I know what the fuck I heard. They don't hack his page. Like, come on, man. Let me play it again.
I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick and social media and on my comments. And I randomly get a text message talking about a recent video that was posted in my account. I was like, what are y'all talking about? By the way, I'm sick, so if I sound weird, I get threats daily on IG and everywhere all over my social media all of a sudden due to an old video I posted months ago about Iran. That was not to be a threat. It was literally a joke, bro. Like, seriously, it's just content. Anyways, once I seen that video that was posted in my account, then I was like, what the fuck? Well, then I posted this like months ago. Then I seen the caption. And then I was like, wait, I didn't do that. I still got the video saved on my draft from months ago on TikTok, bro. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Here's the fucked up part. The federal government is involved for something that I didn't do. Like, what? So this is what they reposted off my TikTok. That video got taken down. So here's what they reposted on their page.
So initially, he did the video about Iran. That shit was
Mhm.
months ago.
Right.
They come and redo something and somehow post it on his page. He don't even know about it. He say, I didn't post this shit.
Mhm.
He take the shit down. They take it and post it back on their website.
Damn.
Mhm.
On their Homeland Security account.
Yep.
Good night,
Homeland.
So like if I could, that's why it's important for our young brothers and all our brothers and all our people to start getting down with the ISUPK.
That's right.
Start getting down with the program of the Lord. You know what I mean? So we can really have the Lord on our side in this. You know what I mean? Because they're not playing in any type of fairness. They really trying to attack us.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And the scripture say the real shield is the Lord. That's the only shield we gonna have. That's the one we can really trust in.
Yeah.
Because you can't trust in this kingdom of what they doing. Because look, if they can do that, if they can take his account and then they could be using advanced AI and then do some even worse things.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And these devils, like I said, they getting ready to do what they want to do. So it's imperative. It's man, it behooves you, all our brothers, to get into this UPK and start getting right with the Lord. You know what I mean? To be ready for what's to come. Because you know, at this point, they playing with everybody's. They playing with people's life.
That's right. That's
You know what I
right,
mean?
brother.
They playing with your life. Next thing you know, they could have somebody get a crime, which I don't want to get no ideas. Next thing you know, the AI video show you there.
That's right.
And now they throw that in the court, and then you sitting there like, what? You sitting there with like, they done lied so much, it would be nothing. Just make a fake video and go crazy with it. So it's time we really got to defend ourselves, and our best defense is the Lord.
Yep.
Hey, can I say one thing? They got an AI video I seen online where they took a celebrity and put his face like he robbing a bank.
Damn.
And the shit look real. The shit look straight up real. Like it's like that's why, boy, I see why the scripture said we walk by faith, not by sight.
That's right.
More to it than meet the eye.
Yep.
You understand? More to it than meet the eye, man. Like these people here, it's damn near witchcraft.
Yeah.
You want to put it in that sense now.
Listen, and like just another but just even to back up with the other scripture where it says, if he could, he would deceive the very elect.
To watch.
Like,
right.
who would have thought they would have made a computer that could make a video of you and all your loved ones would believe it's you, save a select few?
Yeah.
You better if you got older parents and older aunts and uncles, you better tell them if they see anything of you wild or get a video call, FaceTime call, and they ain't sure to give you a call directly. Because the scamming gonna be ridiculous. Slack it, go ahead.
What you saying, even down to the voice, they got voice automation where it sound exactly like you. They can hook up voice automation on a robot, a hoe, and make it sound like the white.
Yeah.
They got, but you know what? This is what Commander Joe Yahanna was talking about with the video game and the different like he kind of went into this, man. Like some people just like we gotta understand to have. That's why the UPK is so important, man. That's why this truth is so important, because a lot of people out there, they're gonna get lost. They not gonna be able to unplug, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like this right here, and it happened on TikTok. Then they hacked this account. Man, like that brother should sue TikTok. He should be suing every goddamn body right now, man.
Yeah.
You know how these damn people, they want vigilante justice. They were like, well, let's find out where he at. They just burned down a judge home that stopped Trump from being able to do something legally in South Carolina. They bombed her damn home. I'm gonna just keep it real.
Yeah.
That was a goddamn bomb there for that place like that, Jack.
Yeah.
So this here, boy, we on the time is about to wind up, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he make a video. They say, look, okay, he's a good candidate. Put all of them and just want to get hype. Like that's propaganda to the utmost 10th power, man. Boy, but that scripture right there, that I love that scripture where it said we walk by faith, not by sight.
Yeah.
That's so important because if you lean to your five senses, brother, you gonna and sisters, you gonna get lost in the sauce out here, man.
Yeah.
You gonna get lost in the sauce. So like I yield.
You're right. You getting deceived.
So like I said, if I may,
come on, Kazak.
Concert and what Captain Kahan said is so nuclear. This is Joseph Goebbels level Nazi propaganda. Like to even think about how the logistics of how this played out, because just and I bring this up to not boast at all, because I wish I knew the truth before I joined the white man's military, but I was an intelligence analyst in the white man's military, and so there's certain things that I was trained on, and so as I'm watching this and hearing this, I'm just thinking of the whole logistics of how this came about. And the thing that I think a lot of people may not realize is for them to even find this brother's video means there are people actively watching and searching Black people's content. Like there are, like this brother is not someone that is, and I'm on social media and TikTok. I've never seen this brother before. He's not somebody that has a large presence. He's not somebody that has a large following. He's not somebody that you would think that they would be watching. And somehow they found this little old brother's video, and it was the perfect candidate. And it, to me, I'm thinking of the logistics of it. That lets me know for a fact that everybody sees our videos. That lets me know for a fact that everybody watches us and sees us.
That's right,
brother.
And it's a lot of times I know, Kat, we be talking to not feel like sometimes, I feel like a conspiracy theorist because I'll hear certain things on the news and from people in the White House, and I would be like, that's a direct affront to something the general said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would hear certain things like that was a direct response or an affront against what Commander General Yahanna said on the Black Watch or what General Hyman said in his class. And a lot of times, Cap, we both will go off the deep end and we sit and keep talking. It's like, man, you've been saying it for years. They're watching us and they see and this confirms what we already were saying. If they were watching this brother, and I'm not calling him a nobody like that, but I'm saying I would know if he was somebody that was, was
big on the internet, big on TikTok.
Yeah, he's not popular. I know for certain they are watching every last one of us, and not only watching us, but they probably are making decisions behind closed doors based off of what we're saying. I think when this all comes out and it's all said and done, I think we won't really we'll be able to see just how much the Lord is with us. And really, we can't see it because everything is happening a certain way. But in the grand scheme, the Lord is with us, and we are turning the tide in a certain way that these people, I could imagine how they panicking and going back and forth and having think tanks and discussions on how they got to combat what the general is saying. And I can imagine it's so hard for them because they want us to be terrorists like the white man in the Arab.
Yeah.
They want us to be criminals like the white man in January 6th. But they can't understand that they have nothing on us except that these men say something and it's happening.
Right.
This man just said this on the Black Watch. And sir, this just in, sir. Like they got the intel. If they watching and they tracking and the white man keeps excellent records. He keeps excellent records. And so for sure, they got the tapes lined up. I could imagine they got the tapes lined up of when the general said this prophecy, and then he's saying this happened right here. You know what I'm saying? So it just confirms for me that these people are watching, and brothers and sisters that's in the UPK, we are living in the time of I told you so. And you should not get weary in the work because we are, you understand, the home of the truth, and the Lord is with us. And Mr. White Man, that's one thing you never account for. You never account for the fact that God is actually real.
Right.
We are actually God's people, and He's actually with us. And that is the number one thing where you miscalculate, and you're going to see it. So like,
that's right. I'm right.
Listen, because I came to it, but it was more of a reaffirmation or reinforced in my mind when Charlie Kirk's wife got up and said, as a good Christian, we must forgive the shooter. I was like, well, surely
that's right.
They tuned into Jeremiah Hyman class on a Thursday. Surely. Right. Because Kennedy's wife, she wanted blood for him. She didn't want to forgive nobody. And you mean to tell me what? this broad here more Christian than her?
That's right, Cap.
You know what I mean? You mean to tell me that thing? No. No. Hillary had to be threatened to forgive Bill Clinton over Monica Lewinsky. They had to threaten her political career for her to take him on back. But this broad girl, we must forgive him. Right. For sure listening. Listen, you the records for the online classes, go check and see. They're probably signing in too, dumb motherfuckers. They probably signing.
Mashak,
I mean to cut you off, Cap. Salak, Cap.
No, I was just going to say, brother, you're in. I mean, if we knew how to go in the background with Google, like these devils been doing, because I sent you a clip there also too, where they have a way where they could go and check the trend. They could check the trend on Google and tell, well, when certain situations happen, then this person was looking for this here. Like that Charlie Cook, they said there were people in Washington, D.C. looking for the Googling the killer's name the day before. They show you a few months before, they were Googling the doctor's name in the hospital that was taking him. And they said that was happening all the way across on the other side.
It wasn't Cap. It's called the World Wide Web, you know.
Yeah.
They study a spider. A spider lays the web, and she'll go up to a certain point, and anywhere you touch on that web, she could feel it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what went
That's
on.
what's going on with this damn internet. So it ain't far-fetched at all. And to think, you have a software to track the trends. Meanwhile, we create the trends.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn. Like we the real. Listen, at this point, between this and not to go too long, because I'm gonna let it back in. Between this and that little research on Grenada, the white man was scared of our brotherhood and all.
Yes.
Right.
When you go study with Maurice Bishop and Cord and Gary, those brothers all knew each other when they was 15, 16. They came back and started youth movements in Grenada when they was 20, 21. The white man said, we had to stop this because the problem is they're all black and they speak English. We go have a problem home. They're scared of our brotherhood act.
Right.
I don't know if people really understand it. And Grenada is 100, 200,000 people, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And they come down with the hammer on Grenada because they know if this brotherhood spreads, it's a problem. It's an absolute problem. The UPK is the home of the truth, man. I hope I know it. I hope you do. Salaki Kahan, go ahead, brother.
Damn right, Cap. I'm gonna give it up. You know what I'm saying? Right. When you really look at the internet, man, like you look at really what's going on, man, and and it's so many times they didn't took our videos down, they didn't shadow ban the school. Like that's how you know it's the truth.
Yeah,
that's how you know. And like you said, I'm hearing talking points now about white evangelicals that the UPK made in Nashville, Tennessee. We went out there to the Southern Baptist Convention. We were saying this. We went to the Southern Baptist Convention and confronted the white evangelicals way back.
Yes.
And we told them what the blueprint was. And lo and behold, now you have the Democrats saying, well, this is going on. This is going on. You weren't there. Who said it first? ISUPK. But you know what? Hey, some people think Christopher Columbus discovered America.
Right.
Yeah.
They believe he was the first one. But you know what? Hey, if that's how you believe it, that's fine. But the Lord gets the glory in the end.
Right.
You understand? The prophet, the word, what do you say? He don't do nothing unless he reveal it to the prophets. There's some things that I don't want to know.
Yeah.
You understand? That's the burden of a prophet. Sometimes I hope I'm wrong. But it's not me, it's the Lord. And that's the same thing with our brothers in the school, man. You understand? The Lord will show you things that you don't want to know. There you go. That's at the Southern Baptist Convention. Shout out to ISUPK Tennessee, man, out there. The shock, man, bro. Captain Rod there, man. And listen, the white man, and let me tell you something. They said the same thing that the white man said right there. He said, we give black people a voice. There's a pastor that said we would allow black people, but not black culture. He called it demonic. And this is recent. And the white man said the same. It's no different than what they did with our Native American Indian brothers. They said, unalive the Indian and keep the man. Allow you to assimilate into what, because your blackness is unholy. Your blackness means you're not sanctified. And this is exact what he said here in this clip here is exactly what this pastor said. I want to say last week. Past week, he said that black culture is demonic. He really said black people are demonic because he talked about the culture. And we were the only ones that went out there, the ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna, to confront these white. Don't make no mistake. These are white nationalists that's covered in Christianity. That's all they were. I guarantee he probably working for ICE right now. This guy right here. You know what I'm saying? He probably working for ICE, the ICE division of Tennessee right now. But he's telling you that guess what? Black people don't have a voice in the white Christian church. We give them, and this is the whole time. I forgot this was the time when it was a big split. You had some black people get ready to leave the Southern Baptist Convention.
It was the whole LGBTQ thing. That and the abortion was two big points, and they was like, hold up, we might have to segregate this shit.
Come on, when you throw Christ in there being black, forget about it. That's game over.
I think the churchgoers was asking a lot of those questions too, because remember, I think around this time the sermons was heavily into, it doesn't matter the color of Christ. It doesn't matter who he is, because the UPK was, all over the internet before the white man done started to put a curtain over everybody. But I want to play this part here because you pull it all the way out to him. I told this is it.
Come.
You don't know that? That's been filed because it's divisive.
It's divisive. Wow.
Hold on. Let me
Africa after the 78 destruction, running from the Roman government. Antiochus, they ran from the Roman government. And then the Africans, along with white people, sold us into this land. Do you understand? Let me tell you something. Give me Revelation. Give me Revelation 1. I'm going to show you Christ as a black man. Listen. Go ahead.
When you're telling us that we're worshiping a white Jesus, we don't claim that. We don't claim that at all.
Well, why is that picture in the church?
That's not. I hate
that's old. You hate that picture.
That's old. I am against the depiction.
Oh, we got a black person up here. Come on up here, brother.
Like, I'm not for that.
You're not for that. So let me ask you this: how do you feel about critical race theory?
I hate it.
You hate critical race theory. And tell me, what is it about it you hate critical race theory? Come up to the mic. Come on.
Because it's divisive.
It's divisive. Wow. So let me ask you this. Hold on. Can I ask you a question? Is it divisive because black people speak about it? Or is it divisive because it's happening to black people?
Black people speak against it too.
Show me one.
Vodi Baca. Let's go. Errol Harrison, Virgil Walker.
Yeah, and you know who they, guess what? There always been Negroes that have been showcased by white people.
Right.
You always, oh yeah. Let me tell you something. They just had black pastors lead the Southern Baptist Convention.
That's right.
You don't know that?
Right.
There's been 5 or more black churches that have left the Southern Baptist Convention. You know why? Because they have come to the realization what we have been saying in the ISUPK is right.
Damn right.
They realize that you can't get your issues heard in the white church.
Right.
Do you know that the white Christian church has said that speaking about race is damn near a heresy?
Dude,
you are a heretic if you in a church and speaking about race.
Hey,
I know there's some Negroes who gonna ride the coattail of the white man, and guess what? And guess what? You ride the way.
Listen, can I say something?
Go ahead, come on.
They do give them a voice, but we don't give them a voice because they're black. We give them a voice because they handle the word of God correctly.
Now hold on. Can I repeat what he just said? Can I repeat what he just said?
If you handle the word of God wrong, we don't give you a voice. You don't have a voice.
Listen, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No, you couldn't wait.
Hey, it was coming out of him. I had to exercise the demon a little bit more. It was coming out of him.
Listen, and it's so smooth. It's damn near like with dealing with the priest and prophet of the Lord, you wouldn't even know you done confess on the stand. You wouldn't even realize you confessed. Then let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back. Wait. Do you hear what he just said? Like he don't even know this is a confession.
We give you a voice.
Right.
We
Right.
give you a voice.
Right.
Listen to this man confess up here today. We give you a voice, not God. Not God give you a voice. We give you a voice. And if you speak against what we say, you don't have a voice.
Right.
That's what he just said right here.
Got him. We fucking got him. We got him. He trying to take it back on. He can't take that bitch back on. But that's what he said. You so right, Doc. They so want to control it. He say we don't give them a voice because they're black. We give them a voice because they handle the word of God correctly. Got it. Got it, God. Got it. That was so right, brother. Listen, because I gotta get up on TikTok ASAP. That's an old school right there. Not old school, but that's one that people need to see again. You got it right, good and center, because again, they want to curtail every ounce of strength we'll ever have. Any ounce of strength we'll ever have. They want to tell you how to speak from the Bible. They want to tell you how to play the sport. They want to tell you what was the rule in basketball? Was it the dunking or the 3-point shot? I think it was the dunking. I think the dunking was. Say again.
I think it was that alley hoop when they used to throw the ball up and we would catch it, like they started doing the alley hoop. I remember that was one of them, and then the dribble going between the leg. It was a couple of them.
It was a few of them. They want to tell you how to play the sport. They want to tell you how to celebrate. Remember the whole celebrating in the end zone? They want to tell you how to celebrate.
Yeah.
Imagine that. They want to tell you just how happy you could get. Remember the sister who was running track, and she beat everybody, and she took her shoes off, and her father come with the extinguisher and They want to tell you how to celebrate. They want to tell you it's damn like they harvest us and they cut your inside out and they just keep the carcass. They don't want the part of you that makes your body go. They just want your body. That's just it. That's this oppressor, right, boy. And listen now, the Lord about to put them into the damn gauntlet now. The Lord about to do it. Let them do it. Let them build the $250 million club. Let them slaughter as much as our people they want for that oil. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. The Lord will have them harvesting air, which they'll never run out of in the kingdom of heaven. They'll harvest sand. They'll harvest tree bark, where there's no end to it. The Lord will return to them how evil they be now. And I do believe their president, understands that, which is why he's going ultra high and ultra heavy with the evil. Ultra high and ultra heavy with the evil he's doing. He don't care because he knows what's coming next. Like I'll wap on ya. How about come on, Yahanna, just leave a comment in the chat for cold cut, God. Cold cut.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, Cap. Go ahead.
Nah, if I could, Cap, I was just gonna ask if I could get a scripture. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19 through 21. It actually came up earlier. I was teaching a class, and somebody came in the comments and said, you know, why are you sitting here quoting Bible scriptures instead of actually going out and doing some good? And, you know, a lot of people out there don't understand that the job of the priests and the prophets of the Lord is what we're doing in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Like Azagai said, this word, like the scripture said, the Lord's word is not going to go out in vain. You understand? This word that we put out, it's getting to the ears of those who need to hear it, whether it's the government that's spying on us, whether it's the brothers and sisters who hear the truth and take heed but are afraid to take a public stance and come in. The word of the Lord is going out to where it needs to go. Also makes me think of a scripture in Jeremiah, I believe it's 28:8, where Jeremiah said that the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old have prophesied both against great countries and great kingdoms of pestilence and war and destruction. Like the church convinced us that men of God were soft and frail and wanted to love everybody and join everybody together, when that has never been the nature or the character of men of God. Men of God have always been those who stood against a society that was doing evil, that spoke against the great kings and the great powers that nobody would stand up against, because of the strength and the spirit of the Lord, we stand against those powers and we say the right thing, the honorable thing. You know what I'm saying? So for brothers that's out there, you may be teaching a class out and you get 0 views. Best believe that word of the Lord did not go out in vain.
That's right.
Some of you brothers go out in the cities and you go out to camp and you at a gas station and y'all out there teaching. It seems like nobody paying attention. Best believe the brothers and sisters that the Lord need to hear that word is going to hear it. And you know what I'm saying? And our responsibility, our job is to just do what the Lord has ordered us and built us up as vessels to be, which is to put that word out. You know what I'm saying? So like and it goes perfectly with all of the stories that we went tonight. I was quiet earlier because before y'all broke it down, Cap, I had very little understanding of what was going on down there in Venezuela and Trinidad. But as you all got to breaking it down and going into the history of the revolutions in Grenada, it brought to my remembrance that what's happening today is what happened in the 80s and the 90s with Esau overthrowing all those governments down there in Central and South America.
Right.
See, the thing is, back in the day, it used to be the CIA. They had these cats that they called economic hitmen that would come into your country and find people that was at the bottom and say, listen, man, we'll give you a deal and do a deal. We just need you to get this president out of power that doesn't want to let these resources be in European control. Go look at the revolutions that took place in Panama and Nicaragua and all those countries. Them cats had native-born people that was coming to power and wanted to take the resources that were being sold to Europeans and put it back into the hands of the people. And the government said, no, we can't have that. So the CIA conspired and brought people in there to overthrow those governments so that the Europeans will be back in control. Right. That's what took place in Venezuela when Chavez got in there.
Yeah.
Chavez got in there and said, damn the white man. He said he smelled sulfur on the floor of the UN when George Bush left from speaking in there. And he wanted to return the natural resources back to the people. So that made them targets. And right now, our oppressor, his back is against the wall. China and India and the BRICS, they have an agreement where they're going to sell and deal oil to one another. So in order for Esau to be able to not be dependent upon that Middle Eastern oil, he can't let Venezuela fall as well. Like they can't let that dragon pipeline that's going on down there go without them getting their hands on it. And it used to be the CIA would send somebody in there with, like Mission Impossible, no flags and no identifying markers. You go in there, if you get caught, you wasn't with us. But now Donald Trump got rid of all of those specialists. He got rid of all of those wise espionage cats that know how to do their job properly. And because he's taken away the secrecy, now it's out in the open. You watch on Fox News, they blowing up boats down there. It used to be something like that would happen, and they would blame it. They would pit the Trinidadians against the Venezuelans and say they killing each other. Yeah. But now it's all out in the open because the Most High wants the earth to know who the devil is. Yeah. And he wants our people to recognize that this oppressor is going to oppress. That's all he's capable of doing. If we want to be, deliverance, if we want to fight against that oppression, we're going to have to stand together, and most importantly, we're going to have to turn back to the Most High. That's right.
You're right. And you're so right about that. Like that there, like how Obadiah say, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Like in the past, they would have just picked a Trinidad gang who is plausible to the public that could have power to do that, and say they're beefing with some Venezuelan cartel, and then speak to the media, and then say America to the rescue to stabilize the region. Because Trump is so proud, he damn near wanted publicized if he farts.
That's right.
If he farts, it got to be on the 6 o'clock news. That's so he had to let everybody know everything he's doing, and we doing this and we doing that. And that's so against America's historical playbook. Like these is cloak and dagger, they play in the shadows. And that, like, as you say, and he putting it out there now. So now it's going to turn back on him eventually, on them. Because he's mobilizing that 666, mobilizing every European power. He's going back into full out white supremacy. This here, if more than any other time in recent history, is the one of the parts of history that in the future you would be able to say, this is where the beast that was once wounded and was in chains for 1,000 years is loose for a little time. This is that in Revelation. He's fully loose now. He's loose. Loose, and he getting loose. He getting jiggy with it.
So if I can get 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and 19.
No sweat. I'm coming to you right after.
Come. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
Keep on.
Come. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?
Keep reading.
Come. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
You understand? Like the Lord has allowed for the proud and the wise to prove to the earth that they are foolish.
Right.
They have no idea what the hell they doing. All of these things that again, we've sat on this show for weeks and said, if you wanted to ruin a country and ruin the people's trust in the government, you would do everything that Donald Trump is doing. You're doing every move to demoralize the people, demoralize the military, make everybody hate you, but then you want everybody to celebrate you and stand there and tell you how amazing you are.
Right.
Like it's foolish what he's doing. You understand? And with all of the technology and all of the information and all of the knowledge that's available, the people who you look up to are supposed to be the leaders and the people that know better. They are showing you they are absolute fools. And so if the wise aren't, if the wise and the prudent, the people that's supposed to have understanding are showing you that they have no clue what they're doing, then who are you supposed to listen to? You're supposed to listen to the men of God. And the men of God are doing what men of God have always done, which is preaching. And to the wise, to the people who's supposed to know, it looks silly what we're doing. They look at us sitting here and teaching these classes and putting these videos out, and they say, what's the purpose? What's the point? They don't want to riot. Why don't they want to? They ain't doing anything to attack the government, not understanding that our battle is not with the government. Our battle is with ourselves to be who the Lord called us to be.
That's right.
And if we become who the Lord called us to be and do the job that the Lord called us to do, then the Lord is going to take care of the rest of it. And that's foolish to people. Yeah. How many times, still I can if I could, how many times have y'all had people come up to us and say, y'all waiting on some sky daddy to come save y'all? Y'all waiting for some nigga to come out the sky. And we say, you goddamn right. Yes, I'm waiting for a nigga to come out the sky with 100 million angels and subdue the earth. But guess what? He's not coming for no reason. We ain't sitting here just hoping doing nothing. We're doing the job required to bring him.
That's
the
right.
Lord is waiting for a nation that is prepared and that is deserving of deliverance. And guess what? We'll never be that nation voting. We'll never be that nation getting high. We'll never become that nation joining our oppressor and celebrating Halloween and Christmas and trying to pretend that everything is all right in the midst of the evilest oppression on the planet.
Right.
No, we will turn to the Lord, and by the foolishness of preaching, those who believe might be saved. Salak Yair.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Right. That's right. Go ahead, Kahan.
Oh no, cause I just wanted to make the point what Captain Soccer War said about the government, man, and how it's not covert anymore. It's overt. And that shadow government is now, the Lord is now shining the light on it, and you get to see it right now. You know, but as a saying that they say that seeing is believing.
Right.
So they believe that a lot of people believe that you need to see something before you can accept that it really exists or occurred. But then on the other hand, there's people who can't believe what they see. Can't process what they see.
It's in front
like,
of you.
Right. I mean, even though it's there, I can't believe it. I can't because I can't accept it.
Yeah.
I think in the Bible it says, though, if you can receive this, Christ said, a lot of them, they can't, they even their eyes, they got eyes, but they see not.
Right.
They got ears, but they hear not. They seeing all these things, but their spirit can't accept it.
Right.
And I think that's what we are right now with a lot of black, because food stamps about to be cut off if come November 1st.
Right.
I can feel like going in the supermarket, you can see the look on black, Latino, Native American, Indian people's face, man.
The stress.
The stress of, is this really happening?
The stress of existing. It's just to exist is down there like a stressor.
The why?
It's just like a stress.
The stress, and that's how you know you in oppression. Yeah. When you just like what Cap, you just said it so eloquently. Just existing now is burdensome. breathing. Like that right there. And what did the scriptures say? The scriptures say he will put a yoke of iron on thy neck.
Right.
Till thou be destroyed. If you cut off somebody's neck, you cut off their oxygen. Yeah, and if they can't breathe, you only gonna be conscious for so long if you can't breathe.
Right.
I want to emphasize on that word conscious to some of you conscious Negroes out there.
Right.
You can't breathe right now in this society.
Right.
You understand? You need mouth to mouth resuscitation spiritually. You need the breath of life.
Right.
You ain't got it because you believing in all these other things. All these other things. Thanksgiving coming up. You worried about getting food stamps for Thanksgiving. You worried about Christmas. The Lord done canceled all that right now.
Yeah.
You understand? This ain't the season to be jolly. Like this right here is the Lord and already giving you the forecast. Ice, and more ice.
Yeah.
And winter is coming.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna link up with Commander General Yahanna? Are you gonna come once again? The Lord had always told our people, man. He warned us before destruction came. He always did it. And this is the thing about it. It's like a train wreck that you see going, Cap. You see it coming, Cap. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at the movies and you see like on the old westerns and the train is about to go off the cliff, and like you see it coming. And it's like, you know what? Let me just stay on the train. Let me just hope. And it's like, man, and that is the psychosis that going on with our people, man. And you could thank religion, you could thank these false prophets, you could thank the Christian church.
Yeah.
You understand? Because that very man that we crushed out there on the street, he believes in Donald Trump. And he believes that what he's doing comes from God, is divine.
Yeah.
So like I yield.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cap.
No, I was just gonna say another nice thing about it too, because the Bible says for his pride, because to the oppressor, he thinks the Lord's spirit is all this earth. You know what I mean? In his mind, he done crush the spirits of the Lord, throughout this earth. And he's and now he's just, doing, he's behaving like the Roman Empire.
Right.
And thinks, it ain't nothing gonna come to an end for him. You understand? And that's what's so nice, that to see the Lord's spirit grow and grow, in the truth here, and spread.
Right.
You understand? And to see his kingdom, we know he's panicking right now. They don't hit the panic button in the White House. For them to be so careless with the way they're operating. You know what I mean? And that's good. And you brothers and sisters, keep an eye out on the news, but most of all, keep an eye on the UPK. You all come in and support. Getting these classes. That's because brother, the way things looking as they're saying, brotherhood is the only thing that's going to save us in this time. The only thing will save us in this time, brotherhood, straight up.
That's right.
And nothing else.
That's right. You know what I mean? So listen, we right at the end now. We give you all a little extra. We had a late start. To wild to everybody for rocking with us in the whole chapter. We rock this whole thing out. I remember April 4th, 2026. We're gonna be down there in Houston, Texas for the Lord's Passover. You know what I mean? Stealth 2017 with the purple ass. You say, can somebody sponsor me to the Passover? I sure appreciate it. You have just over 150 days to Passover, Stealth. If you could collect $1 a day, come down to the Passover, ask for me at the door with your $150, we're gonna talk.
Damn right.
If you could collect $1 a day, the general put it out so early. You telling me you're such a sluggard. In 6 months, you can't do anything? No, man, come on. Step it up. Or you probably one of the detractors who just mad about, that he lost. Oh, there he go. He revealed himself. I apologize. He revealed himself. He didn't care about no damn Passover. He revealed himself so quick. Anyway, man, listen, we're going to be back next week, Lord allow. You know what I mean? If Christ ain't back yet, don't forget, check Command and General Yahanna out every Monday night right here on this channel, The Real General Yahanna, putting in the hard work. Don't forget Houston at the end of the month, down there October 31st. That whole weekend, I think, the 29th into the 30th into the 31st, I think that whole weekend, is going to be the Houston cookout down there, the down south cookout, always strong. Check out Soap Yala down there in Trinidad tomorrow on that radio station. The Street 91.9, man, doing amazing work, raising the people up, man. And from what I'm hearing, they agreeing with the fact that Asher is our brother.
That's right.
That's right.
Agreeing with them on the radio station, which is absolutely insane and heavy. Like the Lord done played into the Lord hands where the oppression is making them listen.
That's right.
It's making our people listen more. So we ready to receive. We up and ready to receive. You know what I mean? Prepare for Passover. $200 for everyone. 17. If he paid in, man. This check here getting by this weekend. The general getting that 200. I'm ready. I'm paying it now. I want everything signed, sealed, and delivered as soon as possible, so we could have a monster Passover this year if Christ ain't come back. You know what I mean? I get to water to the usual suspects, Captain Nanthap holding down the Carolinas, Bahamas, Jamaica, taking care of everybody there with that hurricane, sending the food down, doing the work. Captain Kahan holding down the South, Alabama, Texas, all the way, hosting us in for the Passover again this year.
That's right.
Captain Soccer War holding down Memphis, Tennessee, holding the whole thing down DC, Philly, all the way down to Tennessee, rocking it out like he did Captain Kapash, world famous travel, raising up indie housing people, doing the amazing work under the Most High Christ under Commander General Yahanna. Of course, we have Officer Kazak Ahmad holding it down. You know, excellent work there in the truth. Hebrew Academy, Shamar Department, DC, Maryland, Virginia, holding the thing down. And Officer Sawap Yala, Trinidad, man, raising them brothers up, giving Asher what they need.
That's right.
Who we are, man. To be the bridge down there, man. Be that one. You know, with that, we're gonna say shalom, man. Lord of love, see you all in the Passover, man. Shine.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yahanna. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM.
West to the depth to the bury me.
Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawap Yala and Officer Mathkwaya.
West to the depth to they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.